Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, everything spicy and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show.
Now, all you producers, get out of here while we do this thing, okay? Producers. Hey, everyone. I'm Phil. Here we are. It is the day after Christmas. It is Saturday, late Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Good to see everyone. I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas. I know I did. I had all the kids over at the house, family and everything else. Granddaughter was here, and got a lot of great things. I hope you guys got what you're looking for Thanksgiving. Very, very, very good time. We actually still have some lingerers here. So if you're watching this, no offense, but yeah, my son and daughter-in-law are still here. So this will be like the third or fourth night spending the. I told them after 2 nights we started charging rent. So we already charged them rent last night. There's one more night of rent. So that's just how it works around here. You can freeload a night or two, but after a night or two, hey, you got to start paying rent. You got to start coming up with some cash. So how's everyone? It's good to see everyone out here. Let's start off by saying hi to people who are in the chat, shall we? Kimberly Ferris in the house. What's up, Kimberly? Hope you had a good and Merry Christmas. I assume you did. The Hunt for Heat. Cindy, let me guess you're going to eat the coal from your Christmas and see if you crap a diamond. My ass ain't that tight. That would require to be in the basement doing that. That would require a tight ass. It's good to see you there, Cindy. Let's see. Kentucky's a blah, 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 blah. That's English. Peppers in Kentucky living. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, man? Good to see you, my spicy brother. William Simpson's in the house. What's up, William Simpson? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. James Bernard. That's all Carolyn Kennard's name. Blending stuff together. James Bernard's here and in the house. What's up, James? Good to see you, my friend. Plain old Chuck is here. What's up, plain old Charlie? How you doing, man? Good to see you, Chuck. Good to see you, my friend. We got Rain Dancer 98405 Washington. It's a mouthful. How you doing, Rain Dancer? Good to see you, girl. Oh, let's see. We got Martin DB5. What's up, Martin? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, Samantha Lee's original. Samantha's here, hanging out in the basement with the devil cat. Yep, she's down there. Yep. if only I had a quicker trigger finger, I could have brought that up on the screen. That would have been funny. Yeah, exactly. See, you guys just never know what's going on in the basement with these goofballs down here. It's just, one thing after another. So Frogacuta's in the house. What's up, Froggacuta? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, let's see. Moose Gal's Corner's in the house. What's up, Moose Gal? Good to see you, girl. Harry, the Metal. Music. Maniac. What's up, Harry? How you doing, man? Good to see you. JCT. What's up, girl? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Good to see you here. B Wizzle. Brandon's in the house. What's up, Wizzle? Good to see you, my friend. Lawn Dog is in the house. Pepper. What's up? How you doing, Lawn Dog? Good to see you. Gary's Passion. How you doing, Gary's Passion? Good to see you, man. Oh, let's see. We keep scrolling down. Ariel Williams is in the house. What's up, Ariel Williams? Good to see you, girl. I think we've caught up with them. We got 22 people in the house, which isn't bad considering I gave nobody a fair warning that we were going live tonight. So I've told people we were going live, but I got home and things were happening here, and it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, all right. And then when I decided to go live, I was like, well, not gonna make everybody sit around and wait a half hour or longer for me to get done doing stuff. I just had to make this thumbnail. I stole an idea from something else and kind of put my own thing. It's just a thumbnail. It's just no one comes back and watches these lives anyways, unless someone's dying or having a heart attack and they bring a gurney in or something for the fat guy. So All right, good to see you. Well, we are going to, someone's laughing down in the basement. We are going to bring the next, the first person. You know how it is. First person in, first person up. You never know if you're the first person. B Wizzle, hold on a second. Before we do that, before we bring anybody up, we will thank B Wizzle Brandon. Thank you so much. Give him some claps. How you doing, B Wizzle? Put him up on the board. Thank you. Make this quick. All right, thank you, B Wizzle. We appreciate it. Helps keep things going. And B Wizzle's a great supporter in a lot of ways. He's a member of the channel. He super chats, and he sends stuff for me to do challenges. So there's many ways you can support the channel. And we're talking about the channel. We're not talking about me. Okay, when you send me something, it's being used here to do what we do on the channel. I'm not the only person that gets up here on the screen and does stuff. As you know, we have had many other people get up here on the screen with me and do stuff. So good to see you. Oh, now we move right on to Eric Pollock is in the house. What's up, Eric Pollock? How you doing? You're going to get up on the screen that fast. Let me let's do this. Tip it up. All right, we got a really full dropper this time. All the way filled up. What's up, Gibbler? How you doing? Cindy's chuckling down in the basement. What's up, Newfoundlanders, Hinkle's family? How you doing, man? Because she knows that's her stuff, and she knows that stuff burns. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. So let's go back to what we were going to do, and that is start bringing folks up out of the basement. Oh my goodness. Whew. Let's start with this one.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing in a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
You're going to have to change that intro. Christmas is over.
Now I'm going to have to get creative at some point tomorrow. It's got to be in the morning because we have more people coming to the house tomorrow.
Yep.
It's like never-ending thing here since before Christmas. So yeah, we're gonna have to get the Christmas out of it. We're gonna keep the end part, but there'll be different music and I have to find something else. Maybe you'll come up with something snappy tonight, and maybe not. I don't know. All righty, good to see you. All right, now the next lady. See, we got all ladies here tonight. So the next lady, let's see, what kind of intro can I use for her?
Hi, I'm Groovy Lava Squirrel Nutty, and we'll be right back to the stream after a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is Cindy's Balls. Cindy's Balls are so delicious. They're chocolatey, they're spicy, and they've been sampled around the nation, and everybody is trying to get their hands on Cindy's Balls. Now, if you don't have to take my word for it, why don't you listen to Joe's testimonial right here, and let's see what he thinks about it.
Cindy's Balls are divine.
There you go, Joe. So even Joe thinks they're delicious. So why don't you go ahead and look up Cindy, give her a call, shoot her a message, and let's get Cindy's Balls everywhere.
Cindy's Balls.
Cindy's Balls. Put them in your mouth. Yeah. You know we love you, Cindy.
Well, how you doing down there, Cindy?
Put them in your mouth.
I know. I'm surprised they didn't put it. So get Cindy's Balls. Put them in your mouth.
Put them in your mouth. Good to see everyone, man. Good to see everyone. We got someone else pop up in the basement. How was I know how your and Mike's Christmas was. I don't know. I do know, but you're adults like me, right? You exchange presents with one another. But what really matters is the kids. How did Chili Bean do?
She had a blast. She enjoyed it. Michael's gift is still en route. It last I checked, it was in St. Paul.
Okay.
So it'll be here next Christmas. And Michael already gave me my Christmas gift. So
nice.
But yeah, Beanie had a blast. She got the expansion kits for exploding kittens. And one of them is imploding kittens, and you have this cone of shame. So, yeah.
So we're going to see this up on the channel at some point in time.
It's entirely possible you could see it tonight, too.
Oh, it's funny. You remind me. I don't know if it was a Christmas present. I think it was a Christmas present. My wife ordered me one of these wooden flags that was like half American flag, half the Marine Corps flag, and it's burnt across the middle and everything. She ordered it a couple months before Christmas, and she's like, well, when Christmas Day came, it wasn't here. It was one of my big presents and whatnot. And that thing came like in March. It took it like 5 or 6 months before it actually reached the house. It was
it's funny. They mailed this. That Michael just come out with a cone of shame on. So we can already tell Beanie's been in play. But they mailed it out about a week and a half ago, and Jeremy sent hot mail a few days ago, and it got here today. So,
What is
Lori, hold on a second. Before we get into this, let me bring one more person up, okay?
I'm wet. I'm wet. I'm wet. I'm wet. Wet.
Not this
Yeah, we can't have those staff sergeants licking themselves in formation. That's probably the best thing for them.
Well, the best thing is that
Oh my goodness.
oh, this will get more use than it will in the game.
What's up, Repo Yuso? How you doing? Healthy home cooking. Good to see you. Say hi to a few people that came in and missed. Let's see here. Wrestler Mania is here. What's up, Wrestler Mania? Jimmy C and Friends is here. What's up, Jimmy C and Friends? I'm gonna get choked now. Catch everybody that I missed coming in. While I was busy bringing y'all gals up.
So where's all the boys?
I don't know. I sent a link to I sent the link to our group, and then I sent the link to what they're probably still recovering from Stai's 8-hour stream yesterday. Well, it was more than 8 hours, and then
12 hours. Thank you.
12 hours.
12 hours and 3 minutes. I was sitting there to the end. I was like, I have to go to bed. Oh God.
No, I was. We even when I got off of here last night, went back upstairs. Have you guys ever? What is it called? Jackbox TV. You never played JackboxTV.com? Okay, well it's a game now. On your phone you go to Jackbox TV. They got different games in there, and it goes up on your TV screen. And my son did it on the computer, so it's up on the TV screen. And then everybody gets on their cell phone. And there's questions, and you fill in the blanks and make funny answers, and people choose who had the best answer. Sometimes the best answer isn't the best answer, but the funniest answer. You learn a lot about your children when you play these kind. It's kind of like Cards Against Humanity, except Cards Against Humanity. What's the other one we do? We do another one that's just like completely and totally inappropriate to be playing with your kids. But all of our kids are adults now, so it's funny though. There was a point when we were doing it where instead of us as parents feeling uncomfortable, there was a question in there, and it made a couple of our kids feel uncomfortable, which was good because most of it makes us feel uncomfortable the entire time. So, oh my goodness.
Hi, Jeremy. I would like to say thank you. Thank you today. You have burned the hunt, family.
Are you talking to Tone Ranger?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, something with that. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Karen.
I got-
Oh,
And Hive Mind.
nice. Hive mind.
And this right here burned me good. I was in full panic mode.
What's up, Whispering
Nothing in my
Powder?
stomach, full hiccups, the whole shenanigans.
Yeah, I did. That was the one when I started when I ran out of my first tincture before I started using yours. I was doing Malevolent Spectre, and then another one he had like a mango something or other. Until I ran out of both of those, and I started using yours. You can see yours is almost gone.
So what you're saying is I need to send you some more, huh?
Yeah.
I think Tone Ranger is sending me some more, but I am always open to
Well, see,
more
you
tinctures.
haven't had Reaper's Vacation or Dante's Inferno, so
Nope, this is the only one I think I got from you. Is this
Yeah.
coffee one? Yep. So hot is good. Hot is good. Did I say
Oh,
hi to
yeah.
Whispering Cauldron? How you doing, Whispering Cauldron? How you doing, Carol? We got Jimmy's Pickles here. What's up, Jimmy Pickles? How you doing, my brother? We can always scroll this around the bottom for a minute or two. Albert Barlow, what's up, man? How are you? Oh, I have some hive mind coming, do I? I'll be happy. Yeah. Very good. Oh, so now I don't know if I told you guys. I think I did. Me and the wife are always like, what do you buy someone you've been married to for 31 years? Tool wise and thing wise, if I wanted something, I just buy it. Her too. If she needs something, wants something, you don't wait for Christmas or whatever. You just go ahead and get it. My wife did pretty good. I got a Marine Corps shirt from Grunt Style. I know a lot of you people probably know Grunt Style and the stuff that they did. She also got me a hoodie that's from Grunt Style that the American flag is kind of made out of bullets. She got me a new coat. She did very, very well for me giving her absolutely no clues or any suggestions on what to get me. So, and she seemed to like the things that I got her. I got her a couple different tops, got her something to hang on the wall that she likes. So yeah. I like to do when I do jewelry. I like to do something that she has picked out, and I don't like picking her out jewelry from like Kohl's or anything like that because that's kind of like cosmetic jewelry. It's not expensive. It's not real diamonds or real. In most cases, it's not a high thing of gold. So I like to when I get her jewelry, I like to get her something that is real, or she just buys her own cosmetic jewelry. Hey Jenny O'Brien, how are you doing? How you doing, Squirrel? Good to see you, man. Hold on a second. Don't we have a squirrel in here? We got a squirrel in here, don't we? Squirrel. There he is. Merry Christmas, Squirrel. So, how did Colin make out?
Oh, well, he got everything he put on his Christmas list and some. He's happy.
Well,
Yeah.
Now, is Colin your only child there?
No, I have almost 14-year-old in Maine. He just moved to Maine, though, a little bit over a year ago. We FaceTimed with him, and I sent him his gift ahead of time, so he got it on the day before Christmas Eve. So, yeah.
So Colin's almost in that household like an only child, though.
Yeah, pretty much. So for about a year now, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one of my half brothers with me for a year, and that was a different thing. But yeah, when you're an only child, I mean, my wife was saying something to my daughter-in-law. I guess as being I have two half brothers, but neither one of them ever lived with us for any significant period of time. Well, again, one of them lived with us for a year. I guess I was kind of spoiled. Like for the most part, I think I got what I think I recall getting. At least for the big present. I mean, I've gotten everything I wanted, but because there were video games things there in my teens that I wanted that I never got, but it was all right. I got something. So
Yeah. Hey, Jenny O'Brien.
hey, Jenny O'Brien, Richard, how you doing, man?
No, he did good. He had fun. We spent a lot of time over at my sister's house with all my siblings and their kids, like 25 of us. So it was fun. We had a good time.
You kind of did the same thing we did. Of course, everybody came to our house, and it's funny because after everybody left, I kind of felt like the house had been stuffy. Probably had 7 different people from 7 different households in our house with other kids, other families, brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, nieces, nephews, things like that. And yeah, we probably had a good 20 people or so in the house on Christmas Eve. So you start wondering, all right, is hopefully no one's brought any visitors in with them, like
exactly.
any kind of COVID or anything. Well, most of us are all working. Most of us are not working from home. So most of us are out, in the field doing our thing, and we all do, everybody does the best that they can to not have anything, to try to not contract anything that they're going to bring back. So
my sisters are both in the medical field, and they're like very, careful about that stuff. So we felt pretty safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my one daughter lives out in Grand Rapids, and apparently out in Grand Rapids, Michigan, there's a big area or a big part of an outbreak. I guess they call it an outbreak, but apparently there's a lot of cases of it out there in Grand Rapids. Well, at her job, every Monday morning they test people. So every Monday they get tested, and I think they're kind of going overboard. I think they're overly worried about something that again kills 0.2% of people. And most of those are, the older people. But, they decided to stay home and not come over. And his side of the family decided not to have any kind of Christmas whatsoever. So.
Right around the corner from my house, there's a testing place. And it is stretched down like miles, like every day. Cars,
really?
cars, just stacked. People waiting to get tested. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Now I wondered, are these people getting tested because they have symptoms? I imagine if you got symptoms, for most people, unless the symptoms are severe where you're having a hard time breathing, just like the flu or anything else, you just kind of wait it out. Yeah. I remember E-Waste Mike talking, and some of the guys I worked with, oh yeah, you got it, you tested it, you positive, they send you home, stay home, rest for 2 weeks, and and got no medication whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it was just a matter of letting it take its course. If you got to the point where you're struggling to breathe or something, obviously come in. But it's crazy. What's up, K&D Scrapping? So yeah, we should have no problems. Well, we didn't have any problems around Thanksgiving. There was no Thanksgiving. We only had a couple different people in from different households, but it's good. I don't always like talking about COVID, but I brought it up. My bad. Well, everybody I'm sure was affected by COVID in one way, shape, or form for Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? And probably will be for New Year's, we usually find some New Year's gathering. We usually go out on New Year's. Gatherings usually not at our house. So we usually go out for New Year's Eve. And probably won't be the case this year. This will probably be one of those New Year's where we actually sit at home. Who knows? May not even stay up and watch the ball drop. Well, of course, that's not going to be a event either. So people aren't going to be down in Times Square in New York.
Are they still dropping the ball though?
Yeah. The 2021 light up sign is out there. They're going to keep that on the ground until the day. So I've seen that out there. People have been taking pictures with it and everything else. So that's going to be there. So it sounds as if they're still going to do. And they'll probably have, they'll probably prop up Dick Clark. Is Dick Clark alive still? I don't know. Anyways, they'll probably prop him up. They'll probably have some people out there, like Dick Clark and whatnot, at a distance, like they always do, just to drop it. You know what? We just had someone else. A little creepy guy down here in the basement. Let me see if I can't. Let's see if I got an intro for this guy.
In this video, learn how to get rid of a sty fast and maybe even overnight, as we go over the different types of styes that are out there and the different treatments that work. Let's take a look.
See what happens? That monstrous piece of sugar. Oh! Fucking son of a bitch! Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Now that doesn't happen often, but when it does, it pisses you off.
Hey, Sty, how you doing?
That's not Sty.
What do you mean that's not Sty?
Nope. No.
Kind of looks like him.
It's a scary. Well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, there. He's hiding.
He's hiding. Oh God.
If I had a mug like that, I'd hide too.
Hi guys.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing real good. Hey, congratulate me. I had my son and his honey just had my second great grandchild today. Or not today, yesterday. They had it yesterday. Christmas, it's a Christmas baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And guess what? I'm so important that all they did was send me a picture of the baby. Didn't tell me how much the baby weighed, the length, none of that. Didn't even tell me if it was a boy or a girl. It's just a beautiful. It's a beautiful baby, but I don't know what it is.
You just
They didn't even give me the kid's name. It better be. Yeah. If it's a boy, it better be Sty. Yeah, Sty Jr. You know.
You could always send them a message back and say, "New phone, who dis?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know. I was tempted. I was going to mess it because it came from my grandson. You know. Congratulations, you're a great grandpa again. Shoot. Didn't tell me nothing else. So I messaged him back and I said, have you found out who the father is yet? I want to congratulate him. Yeah.
Is this your daughter that has 10 kids already?
No, this is one of her kids having kids.
Oh, but didn't you just have a kid not too long ago herself?
Yeah. 18 months, I think it has been.
So she has a grandchild that is only 18 months
split
younger.
From it. Yeah. Oh no, she's got a grandchild that's, what is he, 6 now? No, 5. He's 5.
So she has grandchildren older than her own children.
Oh yeah. Older than 2 or 3 of her own kids. Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah. Grandma's having babies.
Yeah, really? Has she figured out what's causing it yet?
No, she ain't got a clue. I'm certain of that.
Okay.
If she even had a clue, she might have 6 or 7 right now instead of 10. You know, but she don't have a clue. No, and it was funny because she had me take her to a doctor's appointment after 2 kids ago. I took her to a follow-up doctor's appointment after that kid was born, and the doctor's talking to her with me sitting right there in the room. I thought, this is funny. And he asked her, he said, have you considered having us fix that? And she was just sitting there thinking, and I go, can that go retroactive? I didn't get to sit in the room anymore. He asked me to leave.
I'm gonna just keep your legs together.
Yeah, I mean, for crying out loud. I am totally against abortion until they're about 18. After 18 years, you figure out, nope, that wasn't a good one. We don't need it.
Well, really, you don't know if you really want to abort them until they get lippy at about age 11 or 12. At age 11 or 12, that's when you really know if that was a mistake or not.
That's
I don't know.
That's the only time I approve of partial abortion, and that's cut their freaking tongue out. That's it. Time, take the tongue out.
Oh, the terrible three.
Yes, they're kind of lippy at 3.
Oh yeah, the terrible 2s last about 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa, love you, girl.
Hey, Teresa.
How you doing? Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, sis. Have a good day at work.
So does that mean we go back to dancing again?
Woo!
Oh, let's not talk about dancing, ass. After last night.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like that too.
All right. It only happens on my channel once a year. Oh, yes.
You sound like this. You got really saggy ass.
Who, me?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're.
I like your T-shirt.
I got it. I got to do something.
I got to do something.
I got to do something. Yeah.
Hey, I want to thank all of you, because all of you on the panel and most of these people over in the chat, I want to thank you for last night or for yesterday, the whole damn day. I want to thank y'all. Yeah, because that was the most successful stream I've had for the history of my channel. Over 1,000 views on that stream.
Wow. Rated too, so.
The raid, I was able to go back and look at the analytics and break that down. The raid, there was 65 people that raided.
From Nicholas?
Yeah, from Nicholas' channel. Nice. 65 popped in there.
Oh, he had like 300-400. I was moderating there when I was doing other stuff.
Oh, it's amazing that 65 people out of his stream would have come over. I mean,
yeah,
a few coming over as well.
That's a pretty good amount considering when you got 300-400 people in there. That's a pretty good percentage to jump over.
Yeah, probably about 25% of them. It was
Have a good night, Brandon.
Good night,
Brandon. Another great person.
See you.
So what you guys been talking about for the last half hour that I've been taking a nap?
Just Christmas stuff. Just if you got what you got for Christmas, how kids did for Christmas. Again, for me, Christmas isn't about me. It's more about the kids. Me and my wife will sit there and watch all of our kids and grandkids open all their stuff, and we open our stuff last because it's really for both of us. We're both the same way. It's nice if we get stuff from one another. It's nice if we get something from one of the kids, but it's it's more about watching them open stuff up than us.
Right.
I'm sure you guys have been through this before. Somebody has. But where you get a gift that the other person wants for themselves?
Oh, when you get
I got a pair of wireless Bluetooth earbuds, and as soon as I opened them, he's like, "Let me try those," and I haven't seen them since.
Haven't seen them since.
They can be a blessing or a curse.
Yeah.
What's up, Saucy Shane? How you doing, man? Yeah,
At least I got to see my present.
Yeah, I got to see it. I got to open it.
It's
I got
you know,
those last year. So
it's always hard when you got to hand over one of yours. You know, I
Mhm.
when this is no kidding. When I was about 6 years old, my father knew the founder of Tonka Toys. Okay, knew him personally. They were buddies, and he would get all these toys to give out around town to the poor kids. Right. Well, the founder of Tonka Toys says, "Well, you got a young boy yourself, don't you?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "Here, give him this big old fire truck." Oh God, that Tonka fire truck was to die for back in the 1960s. I knew what it was. It was under the tree wrapped, but boy, I could feel it through the package. I knew what that was. Out of the blue, my aunt and uncle and their kids come home from Germany, and they decide to come to our house to spend all of Christmas. And I heard my mother and father saying, "We got to get something for them kids." My dad goes, "That ain't really that big of a deal. We'll just snatch one from each of ours and give them to them." So I'm thinking all along that, oh God, yeah, I'll pick the one you give to them. That's this little box in the back corner there. Yeah. Oh no, what's he give him? That big package. He opened up my damn fire truck, and you know that little monster wouldn't even let me play with it. And I knew it was mine because sure, I was like 6 years old, but I could tell they crossed my name out, put his on it. They didn't even put a fresh tag on.
oh no, that's worse.
And it was
just horrible.
And I mean, even being a little kid like that, I thought, yeah, I hope they don't let you on the plane with it. You know, take that thing. And they lived in Texas, so that was the end of it, man. I could see it, couldn't play with it, because every time I tried to touch it, he'd yell, "Mom, Sty's fucking with my truck."
Everything with that sounds bad, but yeah,
That
okay.
makes me think.
Couldn't play with it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he wants to play with it.
I want to play with it.
Well, you wouldn't have fought it off.
When we
You
were
would have
growing
said, "Go
up,
ahead, Sty. Your turn."
our parents had a rule. They were like, you can't come out Christmas morning until we say so. And we had a 6-bedroom house with intercoms in each room. My dad set them to on the night before so he could hear us if we got up. Well, my sister thinks she's sneaky and she's going to go out early. So she checks the stockings and presents and stuff, and she sees everything out there, and she runs into my room. She goes, "Sam, I got a Paula Abdul tape. You got Madonna." And I was like, "What? No way." And so my dad switches them.
Oh.
She comes out later on when he says it's all right, pissed off, just mad because her gift is switched with mine.
Was swapped.
Yeah. He's like, "That's what you get for getting up early, dude."
Yep.
I was like, oh, damn.
You really pissed Santa off because he had to work this
She
morning.
made me give it to her anyway, but whatever.
Oh.
We used to, when our kids were little, we would have presents for, all the kids underneath the tree. And then there would be one thing from Santa for each one of them. The gift from Santa wouldn't be wrapped, and it'd be out there with a tag on it. There'd be an order based on kids, oldest to youngest. And then that's when we would also fill the stockings. So the kids knew you did not get up and go to the living room when you woke up on Christmas morning. So what they would all do is they would all go to the top of the stairs, and once one got up, they all got up. They all woke each other up, and then me and the wife, we'd be down in the room. Now, of course, we'd be up all night, unwrapping stuff, setting it out, making it look good, taking pictures. We had a thing one time when we were really young at our old house where we had bought my daughter this dollhouse thing, this big plastic doll. So you had to put it together, which seemed like it took forever. But then it had all these stickers for the window and this. I probably spent 2.5, 3 hours after the kids went to bed. So it was probably good 1 o'clock in the morning before we finally got to bed. Put this thing together, sticking all these stickers just in the right place. It's like, oh my goodness, is this ever gonna end? But I was always the one that had to put stuff together. And again, if it was a Santa thing, sometimes it could take a while. Even my oldest boy, or my not my oldest boy, but my middle boy, he put together his gaming chair like mine. He put this one together for me. He was on the floor, I think, for about an hour. Put his gaming chair together, but his sat underneath the tree for 2 weeks, and he had to sit and drool for 2 weeks about it. Going back to the story, so my kids would all get at the top of the stairwell, and we at the top of our stairwell, we had a door, so it's going down to the basement, so it's not like it's an open stairwell, and they would always send the littlest kid down to our room. Send a little one down there, come down on the door, knock on the door, and they'd always tell them, don't look over there, because if they looked over there, they could see stuff. I mean, you're 12 feet away from it or 10 feet away from it, but they could see stuff. And we'd get up, and then we tell them, all right, go back to the stairs, and we get up and get our stuff on, and then make sure you'll turn the tree on and everything, so we could let them come up there. But that was always something that we really enjoyed doing. Actually, they had some stuff from Santa this year. My wife did some baskets for the girls with different little fragrances and candles and stuff in there. And of course, our granddaughter, she had a couple things underneath there that she didn't have to wrap that were from Santa. So, it's all fun stuff.
Yeah. That that's the way it is too. Is they always send the littlest one. Go ask Mom and Dad if we can get up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That price went flat screen too.
Okay.
Yep, I was like, I saw it sitting out there. I'm thinking, wow, because I remember those where they were like a pitch or two. My son was saying, it's got the big old light bulb in the back. He's like, yeah, they use the same light bulb in the light break that they use in the Easy Bake Oven. I think, yeah, back when we had them, the black paper that you plug the pegs through was probably made out of asbestos, so it wouldn't catch fire.
Yeah, right.
We want to make this safe for the kids, so we're going to put this hot light bulb in here, but so it doesn't catch on fire, we're going to use this nice black asbestos paper here, so it won't catch on fire.
That's when you got some years on you. If you remember back when light brights didn't have a choking hazard warning on it.
Nope.
And boy, kids choked to death on them things.
Well, that reminds me of like a George Carlin thing, right? He wasn't about light bright, but the kid that choked on light bright pegs and doesn't grow up to have stupid kids of his own.
Right. Yeah.
That's called natural selection.
Yeah. It's all for the future, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know like the Easy Bake Oven has not changed too much from when we were kids, except I think it doesn't have. Do you remember those little trap doors that they had that you'd push in to the point and it catch? I think they got rid of that because I seem to remember as a child putting my finger in, trying to reach in and getting my hands caught and screaming, "Dad, Dad!"
Crap, yeah. They used to have those, I can't remember what they're called anymore. You used to buy the goo in the bottles, and it had that big heat base, and you had all these aluminum molds, and you squirted that goo in the mold, and it would heat it up, and it would cook it, turn it into a rubbery plastic.
Huh.
That did the eyes and
yeah, you could get the spooky ones, and I had the dragon set where you could make these dragons that you'd put together, rubber dragons. God, I made about an 8-footer. That goo was expensive even back then, though. But I had to get rid of my. I made skulls, little shrunken heads. You made them, and you could mix the different colors of goo together and stuff. It was cool. It was a cool thing. I had to get rid of mine, along with the bedding off my bed and the curtains when my bed caught on fire because I was using it on my bed. And I seen the neighbor kid out my window out in the backyard playing, so I went to play for a while. And I looked up at my bedroom and I thought, who the heck's turning the light on and off up there? Because I'm seeing this light. Well, no, that was the curtains burning, you know. And I ran in the house. Ma, who's in my bedroom? She goes, there's nobody home but you and me. I go, oh, that don't sound good, Ma. And I ran upstairs and I ran back down and said, Ma, I think you should call the fire department. She goes, what, is the neighbor's house on fire? I said, it will be when ours gets big enough. Yeah. Yeah. She took that whole thing away from me, all the accessories, everything. Creepy crawlies.
Can't imagine. Is that what it was?
You could make creepy. There were different sets. And the creepy crawlies had all these weird worms and bugs. And yeah, I loved it. Oh, God. You know, they took that crap away because too many kids were getting second and third degree burns, you know. And yeah,
Well,
you know.
That's where you figure out the dumb ones and the smart ones.
Well, that's
obviously Sty was one of the.
Oh, I learned my lesson. I really
survived.
did. I really did. I really did. And I've been looking for another one for years now because I think I'm more responsible today. I'll just keep it away from the drapes.
I just got into my own problems. I think I've told the story on here before. So before Sty says we've told that story before, like I do to him.
Yeah.
I took one of those model cars. You know, 'cause back in the day, you buy those little model cars. You know, some of them you glue together, some of them snap together. They were just regular old plastic. You know, came in a cardboard box. You put some stick. And I had taken one of those things, and my dad had an empty Maxwell House coffee can out in the garage that he kept like screws and nuts and things like that in. So I dumped this. I'm bored. No one's at home. You know, don't leave me home alone. Even now it's dangerous. But so I dumped that coffee can out. And I put my car in there, and I'm going to set it on fire. What do I set it on fire with? I just wanted to see it like melt. You know. Mike, how you doing, man?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Gotta see it. A toy car melt. Yeah.
Yeah. So now there's a lot now. Being the age that I am now, I know there's a lot of flammable liquids you could use in order to do this, right? What did I get? I got the most flammable. I got gasoline.
Oh yeah, and that's fun.
Yeah. So I poured a little gasoline, and there wasn't a lot.
It should have been a lot.
I poured a little gasoline in there, and I'm looking at that thing. All right, now I got to go find something to light it with, right?
Let the fumes.
I wasn't prepared, right?
Right.
Oh, I go back to that Maxwell House coffee can, and of course, I'm trying to light that match and stick it down in there. But I get that thing lit, and I go to drop that thing down in there, and oh, I was so busted. My mom and dad come home. You know, my eyelashes are gone. My eyebrows are 90% gone. You know, my hair's all singed and things like that.
Yeah, you smell like a seared chicken.
You can't hide it. You just so the anticipation for the hour or 2 hours that I was trying to do everything I could to cover it up, try to do something with my hair, and there's nothing you just you just might as well be sitting there when they walk through the door and I screwed up. You know.
You might as well fess up.
Yeah. I did what I could. I think I went outside after they got home and went outside and played. And the neighbor kids were like, "What the hell happened to you?" By the time I got home, and it was like they had already known. By the time I got, there's a smell in the garage from that having been lit, and everything else, and
an incident like that, I would have loved to have been a mouse in the corner for that one, because an incident like that, what's truly priceless isn't the kid getting caught being a dope, What's priceless is the look on the parent's face when they go, "What did you do?" And the kid goes, "What?" Right away, the change in their expression is priceless. It's like, did that kid just say what?
What?
he smells of gasoline and burnt feathers, and he's going, "What? Like, is there something different or something? What?"
Well, you would think, okay, you do stupid things as a kid. Stupid things. No problem. My dad was a smoker all the way up to the end of his life. He's a smoker. And both those girls, of course, candy cigarettes, like imitating their dad.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a 9-year difference between my sister and I. My dad should have learned the first time I took a candy cigarette in the beginning of the late 70s, early 80s, and did this, and he lit it, and it exploded, singed my eyebrows, burnt my bangs. You'd think he would have learned then with his first child. No, because he did the same shit with my sister when she went up to him with a candy cigarette.
It exploded, huh?
Yes. It got so far, and then it just exploded. It didn't scar my face or anything, but it singed eyebrows, hair.
Flash burn.
It was just, I don't know why. It was just a scary thought.
What Cindy just said, my father-in-law, the best story he ever told me was about my ex-wife. He said, yeah, when she was 13, he said her mother caught her snatching cigarettes out of her mother's purse. And of course, then the father's got to discipline her for it, right? And he said, I figured I'll fix that kid. She'll never smoke again. Well, he smoked stogies, big stogies too. And he was a steel worker, and they allowed him to smoke in the shop, So he's smoking them big stogies. Smoked about 5 of them big buggers a day. He took her in one of them big stogies, set her down on top of the crapper in the bathroom, and stuck that stogie in her mouth. And he says, "Start sucking." And he lit that stogie up, and he told her, "You can't come out of this bathroom until that is down to that long, and I want it sitting on the edge of the sink when I come in and check after you come out." Yeah. And he said she sat in there, and he said he never realized it takes about a half hour to smoke one of them damn things, if you're going to really smoke it. And she come out about 45 minutes after he left her in there. She come out and said, "I'm done." He went in there and he said, he said she had to have been burning her lips, smoking the roach off of that bugger because it was tiny. And she goes, "They're not too bad."
My sister did that.
That was bad. He said, "I was so damn disappointed." He says, and I told her, "Okay, I hope you learned your lesson. Don't get caught taking your mother's cigarettes." Don't get caught.
My sister did pretty much the same thing. Well, as toddlers, we'd play with dad's cigarettes. Well, she wanted to smoke one, and dad's like, "Well, I'm going to bust her because she's always, tearing the paper off, and as a toddler, eating the tobacco." Toddlers do stupid things anyway, but she was doing that. So he went and got one of the It's a Girl cigars from when she was born. She's like 2, and said, "Here," and lit it and said, "Oh, it's going to make her green as a gourd." She smoked the thing down and then asked for another. My dad said, "Well, that shit backfired, didn't it?"
Yeah. Some disciplines don't work on kids. They just
that was one thing I could never do. Is I could never smoke. You're
lucky, man.
In the military. Even growing up. My mom smoked. My dad smoked up until he married my mom. Even when I got in the military, it was always kind of your break was smoke them if you got them, right? You always hear that with military guys and whatnot. It was just never. Even when one of my buddies, he got married and he got the It's a Girl cigar, I figured out the first mistake I made was I inhaled.
If you're a non-smoker, don't do it.
Well, even tobacco wasn't good for me. I can remember I may have told this story before too. So I don't ever remember where I tell all my stories. But
That's all right. You're getting old.
we're in Fort Phil, Oklahoma, in artillery training, and we've got an evening off, and probably the weekend, and we're out in the bar drinking 2-3 beer, right? They fill up a milk jug with this piss that's hardly got any alcohol in it, and we're all thinking we're getting drunk off of our ass. Well, we're coming back to the barracks, and it's after hours, and we're supposed to have already been back. And one of my buddies like, here, take. So he gives me a dip of Copenhagen. Probably the strongest of all of your, dips is the Copenhagen. I stick a big old dip in my lip, and we finally get to the barracks. By the time we get to the barracks, I'm spinning, and I'm not spitting enough and everything else. So between the alcohol and the Copenhagen and whatnot, my head's just spinning. So we can't go through the front door of these barracks.
Yeah,
because the duty's there. We're late.
Yeah.
We're late.
Yeah.
So on the outside of this building, there's a fire ladder that goes up to the second floor where we were at. So we get up on the fire ladder, and I get about halfway up, and I feel like I'm going to be sick. I wound up chicken winging the ladder so that I could puke. And then I finally made it the rest of the way. Of course, we got busted. You always get busted, right? When there's people missing out of their bunks, they know who it is.
Yeah, and they're not going to forget about it.
That was one of the last times I ever tried something like. I did have a short period of time where some of my close buddies were doing these little skull patches, where you put this patch, it's already got a predetermined amount, and you stick it in your lip and whatnot. But I never liked any of that stuff when it came to tobacco. Wouldn't do it now for sure. So,
yeah. I wish I had never touched my first one, but smokes had my number. My brother used to tell me he had, he did a tour over in the Nam, so. He had a few stories, but he said over in the Nam, he says, you get there, he says, first thing you do, he says, anybody that got a real tight buddy, you're shadowing the boy all the time, is a non-smoker, so you can get his allocation of smokes.
Yep.
He says, man, I buddied up with a non-smoker right away, and I tell him, you get your allocation of smokes and kick them my way. Don't let anybody else talk you out of them. Don't let them buy them from you. Just kick them my way. And he said it was nice. Sometimes he'd have 4 to 6 cartons on him. He said there were other days where he didn't have any smokes left, and he's looking for his buddy. Hey, did you happen to keep a carton for me? Oh yeah, I got one for you. But he said that too. Is it was far and few between guys that weren't smoking in the Nam, that they were all smoking. Yeah, everybody smoked, and to find one that didn't, you could get his allocation. You were doing good.
What's up, Travis? How you doing, man?
Hey, Travis.
If you want to join us, I did send the invite to you. So
yeah,
I didn't start smoking till I was like 18, and
I got pizza delivery.
Wow.
Yummy.
I didn't smoke after I worked in a warehouse where they were taking the cigarettes and shipping them out to the convenience stores. And I saw what happened to the cigarettes that accidentally get run over by the forklifts and stuff, and have all that diesel fuel and hydraulic fluids and all that stuff, and what happens to them. And that kind of stopped me until I hit my stressors. So
because of certain people, the one you just invited up on the panel was a huge contributor. Granny didn't help at all, I can guarantee you. But because of some of my dear friends, after that 12-hour stream, I went and I took a frozen pizza. I haven't had pizza in over a month. I took a frozen pizza out last night. This is going to sound insane, but I put 16 ounces. Okay, that's a pound of shredded cheese on top of that
Oh,
dang thing.
mackerel.
After I layered it with pepperoni, and then on top of the cheese, I put a bunch of pepperoni on top of it. I stuck that fucker in the oven last night, and you wouldn't believe it. Twice I had dozed off, and twice I'd wake up and go, Did that timer go off? And I go check the timer. I go, no, I still got a few minutes. Then it happened again. I drop, oh, what time of the day is it? Shit, that pizza's going to be that big around, just pitch black. Oh, I haven't done that in about 30 years where I left a pizza in the oven all night, cooking. Yeah. There was a little bit of, it was kind of a rough night after the stream yesterday. Yeah.
Have a good night, Fragacuda.
Good night, Fragacuda.
Yeah, because I remember specifically at the 1 hour mark when I was in there up on the panel and you were talking about, I'm not going beyond 8 hours. I did that last year and it went 12 hours. And
4 hours later, yeah.
Specifically remember you saying.
And I actually, if I would have wanted to force myself, I could have kept going. I shut it down at the 12-hour mark because it was just, my tailbone just gave out, man. I couldn't sit here.
I needed to go to bed. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. That some of my panelists were just, gotta go. I gotta go.
Travis feeling a little under the weather today, huh, Travis?
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Why?
After we left, Michael went over and sat down in his chair for a while and just sat there for a little bit longer. And then Beanie had to almost practically take him and help him to bed because he was gone.
He had found his new home in the chair. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he was. Actually, you were the one begging to get down off the stream, and we were saying, okay, we'll wrap it up. And I'm looking at him behind you sitting there in the chair, and I'm going, what's she complaining about? Look at him. That's what's going through my mind. Look at Mike. I mean, God almighty. And Cindy's saying, I got to call it a night. And I'm thinking, Mike's already called it a night. Look at him. Yeah.
He was not alone there, buddy. Not alone.
I tell you though, it turned out it was so much fun. It was so much fun because everybody that could got a little buzz on, but everything was all fun. Everything that last night was fun.
Yeah, Travis, I'm never hungover either, man. I'm just not.
Yeah, Granny got drunk.
Yeah, Granny messaged us in our thing that she was still recovering. I think she said
Granny. Granny. Oh, wasn't it? That was so funny. And then when you super chatted me to double up, do two of them, just double up. And then when I realized you did that to Granny, drink, dude, you talked her into it. And I'm thinking inside, Granny, I don't know if you should, and oh yeah,
good time she was having, so I figured she was okay.
Oh yeah, oh God, was she a hoot? I loved it.
That's the most I ever heard her talk.
Yeah.
And she cut out people like that, and she was talking over other people. I had a blast.
You gotta talk over people here, because if you don't talk over people here, you don't get a word in.
Right.
I had really a blast. And suddenly she was gone. I was like,
Yeah. Oh, for a while there, boy, she was controlling the house. Boy, she was just, you're going to hear what I got to say. I'm just laughing. I was just laughing. And then all of a sudden, boom, like Ann said, boom, she's done. She's gone. It's like, Granny's on the floor. She's gone. She's just gone.
She was a talking last night. That's.
I loved it. I really
loved it.
I loved it.
Just remember, only once a year,
Right?
Well,
It's bad.
twice. It's been twice. She drank Smirnoff Ice. No,
Yeah,
not Smirnoff
yep.
Ice. And Corona for like
Yep.
6 months ago or something.
Yeah, it was it was a ways back, but yeah, she got all buzzed up that one other time. Yeah.
Yeah, but she only had like a 6-pack of those things, so she didn't get really buzzed up.
Well, that's why I was concerned with the Fireballs, because that ain't a 6-pack of Corona, you know.
Nope.
So don't treat them like Coronas. And then when you're drinking them, it's like shotgunning your Corona, you know. Those Fireballs, thank God I don't have another box of them. Those are so stinking good tasting. Yeah, they're dangerous.
I got that in here, but there's Peru that's drinking it up. I'm gonna taste it, but I haven't tasted one sip. Nope.
Yeah. It's almost like cinnamon candy. I mean, but liquid. There's Granny. I shouldn't have. I ended up laying.
Laying what?
Oh, Granny, you should have finished that sentence. Because Phil and Ann will for you. What did you do, Granny? Go out to that hen house last night? Tell them hens, get out of the way. That nest is mine.
This Granny's laying.
This Granny's laying in the hen house tonight.
I wonder if she made it out of the she shed. I mentioned that last night.
I think so.
Yeah.
She might just sleep in there.
Mm-hmm. She was sleeping with what do you call her?
Debbie. Debbie.
Miss Debbie.
She was kissing Debbie or giving her mouth to mouth though.
Yeah.
Oh, was she?
Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie, you're not breathing. Here, I'll resuscitate you.
Maybe I need to look at the last few hours of Sai's stream last night, make some new intros.
No. Shame on you. Shame.
That's off limits there, Phil.
All right. Don't everybody start contacting me and saying, oh, but in the stream you told me that you owed me one. You're going to send me something special. You get a hold of me. Thinking that I don't remember. I do. I'm going through that stream to figure out who I said that to.
Exactly.
I got to find out who the heck I said that to. But I'm going to send them that person I said that to last night. I'm going to send them something special. I'll live up to it. That Stiles had to pay up quite a few times after imbibing a little too much, Huh.
It's amazing when you drink some of the things you do or say.
That's that, yeah. But yeah, no more of this get up and try to dance crap in my studio. There ain't no room here. I can't be doing that kind of crap.
Well. You got money.
I can't. You got money. You got money, baby. Yeah.
So that's all it takes is to shake a little.
Yeah. He got money. Who paid $25 or something?
And he said he wouldn't, and then he went ahead and did it.
Well,
Somebody paid him $25.
How many fireballs at that point were consumed?
Somebody spiked one of my fireballs with something else.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Otherwise, that wouldn't have happened. I know it. Now, I haven't rewatched that part of it. It's hard to rewatch a 12-hour stream. It is. Especially when all of it was pretty fun. It's just like, God, I want to rewatch the whole damn thing because it was pretty good. Sometimes it's good to be on the other side of the camera and watch,
Hey, FTV.
That's gone.
All gone?
All gone.
That's good.
FTV had the Tube of Terror today. FTV.
FTV.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah?
he had the Tube of Terror today.
Oh, that Tube of Terror.
Now, did you finish it?
Oh, he had 2 pieces left.
Oh.
2 nuts.
And
I think.
So if he, I'm gonna take a guess that if he had 2 pieces left, he was probably in quite a bit of stomach pain with that.
Wasn't that?
I still have a hard time with that. Oh, that's the time I didn't.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of crabs that night. So it's tube of terrors.
I was a little bit tired when I was watching it, but I didn't see it, so yeah.
You said that was today or yesterday?
Today. He put it out today.
Oh, all right. So I'm going to go. We're going to go watch that.
Yep.
Share it out for him.
One nut dropped, and I couldn't leave for him to find it. Okay, yeah, that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem is they don't let you, with these challenges and whatnot.
You should have it in a bowl, not a plate, but have it in a bowl.
Even though the majority of us are honest folk.
Yeah.
They've obviously gone that way for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me, Cindy.
Sitting there talking about nuts in a bowl,
Put your nuts in a bowl.
Well, that's why I even went out and got clear bowls. And my wife, we got little clear bowls for other stuff, but I did that probably, 9 months or so ago. Went out and got a set of 3, small, medium, and large. And then, of course, you saw me eat like the Triple X Reaper from Spice and Easy out of that stuff. And I've done my tube de terres out of the smaller bowl. And, yep, people can see what you got. And no problem. So, and then everything falling off of a plate. Because I see everybody, with the old Dixie plate out there. It seems like everybody's got the same color design Dixie plate, too,
Hey, that's fine china.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is.
The nuts, they're always lodged in there, right? You always kind of like, they don't just pour out. You can't just take a tube of terror and the nuts just pour out. You're always like,
how big of a bowl?
Oh, you are you?
It's a struggle to get the nuts out.
It's you got to really pound to get them nuts out.
Yeah. So
you have issues with shaking things, don't you, there, Bill?
From time to time, yeah.
He shouldn't have problem with shaking it.
I wind up with shit on my shirt. I sure did.
Don't spill on that. Really? Already?
Yeah, I wound up with shit on it. And used to be the stuff that would just hit the floor. Well, not anymore. It's something kind of in the way from stuff.
It's something in the way there. Okay, yeah. Like a bump out?
Yeah.
Okay. Camouflage six pack.
Something's in the way. Yeah. Hey, Bruce, how you doing, man? You gotta agitate the crap out of them nuts. That's true, Tone.
Let's go home.
That is true. They're not easy to get out of those things. I gotta start knocking off some of these challenges that I got here. I've got 4 bars from Willie Pete's, or 5 bars from Willie Pete's I gotta do. I got another tube of terror. I got mail yesterday.
What's in the mail?
Day before yesterday. Hold on.
Just to see him getting up. I saw a little bit of his ass. A little bit. Hey.
Just the simple pleasures for you, huh?
Well, when he pulls his pants up, it's not so bad,
That's not so bad,
It's the only ass I can see, For fuck's sake, I want to see some ass.
That's right.
I didn't say anything.
No, this is a Christmas present I got from my daughter-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
You might recognize that one there, the end.
Yeah,
the end, yeah.
Yeah, so, and then I got some powder, the end powder. So apparently the end powder is supposed to be like 1,000,000 Scoville.
It's a new version of the end. It's flatliners. So it's supposed to be hotter than the original The End. Oh yeah.
Hotter?
What?
Yes.
Hotter?
Yes. Yes, Brian Ames did a video on it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I don't think they need to make it hotter.
Oh, they could make it hotter. I mean,
Didn't need to make it hotter, I'm saying.
No, they didn't need to, but now they've taken it a little bit hotter and added powder to the mix. So
Well, I mean, because of plutonium. I mean, now that's of course the plutonium is not theirs, but
He says
now this says 3 million Scoville vinegar, water, Reaper, 3 million Scoville pepper extract. So is this supposed to be 3 million Scoville? I have to look it up.
Nighttime Ranger.
It's actually in a metal bottle.
Oh yeah.
They put it in a metal bottle. Hey, they probably put it in a metal bottle so it don't burn through. That's scary.
Boop.
Uh-oh.
Yep, we heard the
boop. Let's see. We heard a boop. Let's see here. He just wanted to see his intro again.
Quiet. But you let's do a little singing and smoke. A 1, 2. Boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom. Where the hell have you been, soldier? Training, sir! Training, sir! What kind of training, son? Army training, sir! Army training, sir! Razzle dazzle! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! First round, 5 jumps over the lazy dog! Sir!
What's up, Travis?
Hey guys, how's it going?
1, 2, 3, 4.
He sounds like he's a little green. Maybe it must be all that facial hair that's got him feeling down.
No, it's just it's been a day.
Has it?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
I'm only gonna be here for about 10 minutes. I just need to take care of myself today.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good.
That's good.
We do have someone else that popped up in the basement down there waving their arms. Real. What's up, Granny?
Howdy.
Granny.
Hey, Granny. Oh, you were laying in the bed?
I got to say, I found something that can kick my ass.
Whoa.
Whoa!
What did you do, Granny?
What did you do, Granny?
Run!
Here's what happened. When I got off the stream, I couldn't stand up. I got sick. I got sick as a dog. I laid out in that damn she shed for an hour and a half, freezing because the heater went out.
Holy God.
It's a wonder I didn't get hypothermia and freaking die.
Oh my God.
It was 10 degrees out there. And that shed don't have no underpinning, and the wind was blowing under it, and it felt like I was laying on a slab of lights.
That'll sober you
Yeah,
up quick.
but when you've been drinking, the coldness feels good.
No, it didn't.
Didn't feel good?
No, it didn't feel good at all. And I couldn't see to use my phone. I kept trying to. I don't know who I might have called last night because I couldn't see to use my phone.
Oh my goodness!
I done got alcohol blindness or something.
What's up, Jesse? How you doing, man?
Oh, well, I am so glad to see you, Granny, because I don't want to hear that I had any fatalities from my stream yesterday.
Me freaking either.
That was so not the intention.
I finally got them roused in the house, and I couldn't even get up and open the door. The girl had to break the door open to get me out.
Sound like a good time.
She was pulling on the door, and I was kicking on the door. Laying on the floor. Good God Almighty. I don't drink whiskey. I'm not a whiskey drinker. I've never drank whiskey.
That's not whiskey. It's Fireball.
It's whiskey. You can say what you want, but
That's crazy. She was pulling on the door. I was kicking on the door. I was rolling on the floor. I can see Sam up there writing down lyrics. A new intro for Granny.
Yeah.
So Travis, I
That's it.
found
Great.
something to
Got a
kick my
song.
butt. Fireball.
Oh, yeah. Now I went and encouraged Ann to write something about this.
He just.
So
I
planted the seed.
I took
That's
that last bottle that I had left and poured it down the sink. I said, I ain't doing that no more.
Oh, yeah. Heck, I wish I was
poured it down the sink.
Yeah.
You could have poured it down Sty. I mean,
I just had to get it away from me every time I looked at it. And I ain't told y'all the worst of it. I'll tell you the worst of it some other time offline.
yeah. We're waiting. We're waiting to have that chat. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, we're about to end this so we can go have that chat, folks. So
Well, that's the end of this stream.
inquiry mind gotta know, right? Oh. We're all family here, Granny. You know.
Yep.
How you doing, Pappers?
Boy, if you want to see your memberships go up, Phil, we can have a memberships only video.
There you go.
Or stream. And you watch how many people just jump on memberships, you know. I want to hear Granny's story. I'm good becoming a member quick.
There we go. Oh God.
Well, I'm gonna do this because it looks like Travis got something on his mind. Are you just sick to the stomach, or is there something else going on we need to know about?
Oh no, it's nothing for anybody to know about. It's just
a rough spot.
Yeah, we're good. I just wanted to come in and spend some time with some family real quick before.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're here to cheer you up. Period.
Yeah. Hey,
Well, I had a bath. I don't got no more puke on me. Here's a big hug.
Oh, yeah, that's good to hear because you'd end up with chain reaction puking going on your panel.
I mean, if I have to do something stupid, I would. That way you could watch and laugh. I mean, I've already done stupid this morning.
Please don't do that.
Wow. Really, Phil? Really?
Come on now.
We'll give you the center stage if you want to do something. Do some tincture.
Come on, Cindy, you can do it.
Oh,
You
volunteered, man. You
Please
volunteered.
I might as well die again.
Oh.
Trust me, you won't die.
Did you just put that up your nose?
That's the way it looked.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Like you just squirted that in her nose.
No, but
Ultimate Robbie right there.
It
Might
may
as well
burn
be.
less.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, trust me, it won't.
Yeah, I did it again. Oh,
She did it again.
I did it again.
There's no funny face.
please stop not hiccuping. Thank God.
I gotta ask Mike if that's the face you make.
Oh, is that the face you make?
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
No.
There it is.
Oh God.
Oh,
And now she just smothered that heat in her mouth with peanut butter. But it must work for her.
Burn.
Mmm.
I'll take a wee, please.
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
1 minute and 26 seconds in. Or 1 minute, 1 hour and 26 minutes.
That's right. It was good. Don't know what the hell it was, but it was good.
Is she gonna blow chunks?
Hey, don't hide, bitch.
Oh,
come on!
No, I'm not gonna blow chunks.
Come on!
You're going to.
Yes, I'm sure. Oh God. Thank you. Oh God bless.
girl.
Was it good for you?
Oh God.
Oh, what kind of noises are those? Oh.
Oh,
Suddenly we're gonna see a puke. Come on.
Poor thing.
Oh, you're hiding. I'm
Uh, yeah, power of suggestion, guys.
Your turn, Phil.
Yeah,
All right,
come on,
guys.
Phil.
That's it for me. I will see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Hey,
Take
take good care of yourself, Travis.
Love you,
Thank
brother.
you.
Love you.
Thank you for yesterday, brother. Loved it. Thank you for being there, man.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah.
Just Cindy doing some hot stuff there, Teresa.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Earthquakes in the world.
So I ordered. I was talking.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like I'm hiding.
Hey, Teresa, how are you doing?
Oh, friends can be so cruel. I mean,
Especially that guy up there, you know.
yeah,
Well, she didn't do that just to be set aside.
Especially that guy up in the corner there. It's all
Yeah,
his
he
fault.
pushed me over the edge.
Yeah.
What?
He pushed me over the edge for $9.99.
yeah, and he gave me $24.99 to do it. Or no, he didn't. He gave me $49. He gave me $49.99 to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, thank you, Granny. That $49.99 was really worth it. Because I think 40 of that was your reaction. Oh Lordy. Yeah, now I know. I don't have to keep watching. I owe her something. I'm going to get a hold of you, Granny. I'm going to send you something special. We'll work it out. Because that's what it was. That's what it was.
I might need a little bit of chaga to help me get over this.
Yeah. Send me
I swear to God, I was so cold. They took me, my girl that helped me all the time, Mary, she took me in the house. She got 3 blankets and put on me, and I was still cold. It was like awful.
Well, your blood was a little thin at about
No
that
kidding.
time.
You know, back when I had some weight on me, it wouldn't have bothered me so bad. But I've gotten too dang skinny. I need to put some weight back.
See, that's one of the pills I don't take if I'm going to drink is my blood thinner.
Oh, Lord.
Because the alcohol does that for you. Yeah.
Well, yeah, usually when I was going to drink, I usually didn't eat before I drank. You know, because usually I would want something to eat afterwards. You know.
See, that's always been me too. Is if I'm going to be going out drinking, I am not going to eat. I just go out drinking, and then after 2 a.m, that's when you look for the all-night pizza joint or someplace. Pig out.
I couldn't have ate if I wanted to. I had to get up too and take the girls to Walmart when they opened so they could get their sales. Corn nuts? What you eat?
Reaper corn nuts.
So these are from the People Make Death Nut Challenge, Blazing Food. They haven't made these into any kind of challenge yet. They're just something you can snack on. But
you keep your snacks away from me.
On our Christmas Eve dinner, I put a little plastic cup of these things out. I just set it out on the counter next to the M&Ms, just to see who would
help themselves.
Oh no!
Probably none of the kids, which was good, but probably the one person that could handle spice the least was my niece. And she's 40 years old. I think she's got a new level of hate for me now because she put it in her mouth and she started to chew and she almost instantly knew. It's like, oh no. And she went over the garbage and spit it out. and she's drinking her pop, and she went out and grabbed one of the Jello shots out of the garage, and she's holding this cold Jello shot in her mouth, and trying to get the. I mean, she was literally an hour later was still talking about how the inside of her mouth and the back of her throat was still on fire.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, there's no way. But some people have
Some
zero
of us are
tolerance for it.
sensitive or more sensitive to spicy. Like seriously,
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just depends on who you are. Everybody's tolerance is different for real.
Yeah, for very real.
Uh-oh. Did you yak, Cindy?
No,
You got that look on your face like you yacked.
I spit up a little bit of what I've been eating, but
What's up, Chad?
no, I didn't
All right.
come close. I won't lie, come close. That shit's hot.
Well, I think it's worth a full Robbie dropper, right? Should we do a Robbie dropper of Cindy stuff? So we're gonna, how we do this, right? We're gonna flip it over to where we even fill up the bulb. Yeah, it looks like it's full. All right.
You look like a mad scientist there pulling a sample.
Doctor's getting it ready.
Oh no. Ooh. There's some air in there.
Bubble.
What are we gonna do here?
Tiny bubbles.
Get that air out of there. Flip it back up. All right, doesn't look like there's any air in it this time. Yep, no air is coming up.
Cheers.
So this is the whole tube is full and the whole bulb is full. And this stuff that Cindy makes is hot. It's not the hottest stuff I've had, but
Yeah, it's pretty mild.
It's you think it's pretty mild?
It's pretty mild compared to what I just had in my mouth. Yeah. And you can timestamp that 135.
Yeah, 135.13.
Good Lord, it keeps on coming. He's crazy.
And what did you just take of Tone Ranger? That Tone Ranger stuff?
Tone Rangers, Malevolent Spectre 2.0.
Yep. Was that other stuff?
He said he used 100 of his gnarliest ghost peppers in it.
Hey, while it's quiet, Ann, I got a question. Did you at least have a little supper tonight? Just a short meal, maybe? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't beat me up in front of everybody.
Oh, no, I didn't, but I think I maybe chased that away.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I got that impression when your message.
Well, I told politely that I didn't feel well. You know, I don't feel well.
Yeah, but you were telling the truth.
Yeah, I didn't lie. I didn't feel well. But yeah.
And if he can't take it, too bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you'll get over it. You'll get over it shortly.
It just said, yeah, okay, feel better. And that was all, you know. And I said, yeah, have a good night, you know, and things like that. So,
yeah. Thanks for the short call.
Huh?
What's going on, Phil?
Get this catchy little song I got in my head.
He got those images, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
That he won't share. But yeah.
So yeah, this is what I got.
Hey, Tuber Chat.
Have a nice day.
See you, Tuber Chat. Have a good one, man.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. Boy, did you load up there, bud.
You can. Oh yeah, you can buy a full packet of that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's.
Good God.
So at some point,
Jiminy Christmas.
I don't know if it's. I think someone else did 2 of these. So I think I might do
Yeah.
either 3 or 4.
Who was that? Who was
But
that?
I've got 4 here, and then I got 1 behind me. So that's a total of 5 peanut brutals that I have in my possession. So
Wow.
that could be a future challenge there.
Yeah, your title says what's next for everyone and what's next for you. Yours, yeah. So,
And I'm not sure. I got this. I've got I have 4 things of the corn nuts, by the way.
well, that's just like candy.
I've got. I think I'm avoiding the rummy bears. I've still got those 10 pouches of rummy bears.
Did you say 10 pouches?
Yes, I have 10 things of rummy bears. Yes. What's
10
up, Raven? How you doing?
That's 120 little devils.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is.
Oh.
That's 10 bags of stupidity.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Amen,
Yep.
Cindy.
Stupidity to the 10th power.
You guys remember how I was after 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember how I was after just 2 bears, not 3 packs.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to start taking bets on who's going to be the first one to die of stupidity on this.
Not me.
It could be me, but it won't have anything to do with anything spicy. That's for damn sure. I'll find a more natural way to go. Oh. Doing what?
Dancing.
Oh yeah, that could kill me.
Hi.
Yes, Sammy.
Hey, Colin.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
He loves her. He's like
Yeah.
obsessed with her.
Yes, Sammy. I thought I was going to have to call the Alaska Coast Guard so they could come and rescue me because I was so cold.
That's my boy.
He said, "You're my favorite lady."
No, you're my favorite.
What about me? That's messed up.
No, like you're both.
Oh, okay.
What?
We're both his favorite lady.
No, I'm a little bit more. I'm a little bit more.
Yeah, he probably does love you more.
I don't yell. I don't yell at him, so you have.
Yeah, he doesn't get in trouble
Adam.
with you. Aww.
I love that kid.
I remember one of our private chats, Anne, where you tried to get tough with him, and I thought, that's the way my mom was when she was being lovey, to the kids. I thought, that kid, if he had you as his full-time mom, he'd be in heaven. I mean,
God.
Yeah, I had a stepson
He
for
would spoil
almost
him rotten.
11 years, almost. I think it was. Or it was a little bit more, but yeah. Beat him up, and he will like it. Who will like it? Sty? I know he will like it.
Hey, watch it.
Well, Teresa is gonna beat you up a little bit.
I know.
Yeah.
Is it ice cold?
Yeah.
I only like it ice cold. Timestamp 1 hour 41 minutes.
Yeah.
Mike, put it in the freezer first.
Oh, geez. Would you like that on the rocks?
She like it cold.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one case where she doesn't want you to get the rocks off. Yeah.
Oh, she has a hot oven to put it in. Like, yeah. So I guess it goes. Huh? Popsicle will melt.
Well, we do need snow blowers here in East Tennessee, so.
Why are all your?
Till I said goodbye, I gotta get going.
Oh, you gotta go, girl.
Yeah, we got stuff to do today, so I gotta leave.
Too bad. You mean?
Oh,
I know.
see ya, girl.
Meanie.
Love you guys.
Thank you again for yesterday.
Love you.
Bye, Samantha.
Love you, Colin. Love you, son.
You're terrible. You're terrible. Cutting in on a
What?
mother like that.
What?
Stealing her kid from her.
Well, she told me that she will send him to Norway and he can stay with me. So yeah, that's my
Yeah,
son a little bit too, Yeah. Mm.
yeah.
I will spoil him. I will spoil him. I always spoil him. I spoil kids and I spoil men too much. And that's a bad habit I have. Look, he goes. Did I just say son to me? I have no words. Yeah, dude. He's my son.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He's got dual citizenship.
Yeah, yeah.
Good night,
Yeah,
Samantha.
that kid will be going to school saying, "My mom's Norwegian."
I got two mommies now. One in Norway, yeah, one in Alaska. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So who's not hangover today?
I'm not.
Well, I'm not hungover,
I
but I
No,
didn't
I-
need to be put to bed.
I actually I got to bed on my own with no problem last night, and I got
Oh,
up this
shut up.
morning regular time, and
Quit bragging.
Yeah.
I think it was that pizza I ate before I went to bed. That
Yeah, you
was my
should have pizza, Granny. That was the thing you did wrong. You
one
should have
thing you don't do though when you're drunk and you're really on the edge like that. Don't look in the have yourself a pizza ready and then look in the fridge for something to drink and you don't want alcohol anymore. Don't take orange juice. Pizza and
I was
orange
in the
juice.
fridge.
Pizza and orange juice going in is like you just
Yeah.
not eating and letting it come out. It tastes the same. Yeah.
No, I think
Pizza and orange juice. Yeah.
Samantha had to go. Phil, they had to do something.
Okay. Good night, Samantha. I'm trying to read the chat with her and see what happened. So
See
Yeah.
what happened. See what happened.
And she took my son away.
Yeah.
While you were gone, Phil, I put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
It's at 1 hour and 41 minutes. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Time stamp.
Was I gone that long?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the hell
Yeah,
was he
yeah.
doing for so long?
I went upstairs. I got some water. Went to the bathroom, and yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Bathroom. No, that will explain everything.
Well, I didn't do that. So what's up? What's up,
hey,
Nancy?
make it nuts.
What's up, Anna? How you doing?
Hey, Anna.
I didn't do that.
It's about like this stream. It may contain nuts.
It does contain nuts. That's different.
May.
May.
Hey, I'm trying to be polite.
Why?
There's like
I don't
100%
know. Shit's a
possibility.
giggle. Something different? I don't know.
That's cold.
Oh, why are you in your shed, Granny?
What?
You're sitting out in the cold like that. You shouldn't do that.
It's
She's
colder.
dressed.
Than
She's dressed for it tonight.
I was last night too.
It's colder in the tea shed.
It's colder in the shed.
Do you remember you throwing your bottles away? Just like
Yeah, I
Mike
remember
Mike
that.
did?
I remember
He had
that.
all the bottles and whoop. This is how Mike does it. Yeah.
I just had a bad memory. I didn't want to go back in there tonight. It was traumatic.
That's
You
That's
didn't like
bad.
You didn't like cover up some vomit with newspaper and leave it, did you?
Oh no, that's not what I did. We won't talk about where that's at.
That's right. Oh, thank God she didn't say no. That's all cleaned up. I crawled through it to get out the door, so it's all
Oh
gone.
no, it was a lot worse than me
It's
crawling.
it's in the laundry room. It's going to get washed later.
No, it was a lot worse than me crawling through vomit.
Oh, I can remember my younger days. I had just been married for about a year and went on a big binge, and I come home to the home place and we had a swing set outside, and the ex wouldn't let me in the house. She says, I'm not letting a drunk fool like you in the house. And I said, fine, I'll sleep on the swing set. So I go out on the swing set, and when you're terrible drunk like that, don't start swinging. I started swinging. And then all of a sudden I started throwing up. Thank God I only threw up on the outward swing and not on the return, you know.
Oh.
But, once you get out to the end, go ahead, throw up, because you can throw up all the way back to the backswing. Then
night,
quit
Mike.
throwing up and finish.
Good night, Mike.
Have a good night, Mike.
Hey, you have a good night, Mike. Take care of yourself, brother. Thank you again. Thank you. Hey, Raven.
You know, if you're gonna have that big camera like that, you gotta clean that room.
He looks more and more like a goat.
Or at least close the closet door. Shit.
Well, you notice he's got the room door open so that you can't see into that cubby. It's hiding the cubby there. The door's open. I got to clean up the room, so I got to open doors, close doors.
So, Russell, do you drink at all?
No, I don't.
All right.
Drink like what? Liquor and all this? No, I do not.
Yeah. Well, I officially quit.
Again.
Quit. Not permanently, just for now.
That's right. I quit too. I quit. Last night was it. I quit until
Mike, wonder if you've seen the message he sent you, Phil?
I have not.
Granny's heart says Carpy Chris.
Yeah, I'm not doing that no more. I ain't that hard.
Why?
Ugh.
You gonna buy some more because you're gonna come on my stream and drink. We have a deal.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
I stopped drinking.
No, we have a deal.
Well, she will probably start drinking again.
Well, I'm hoping there's a bunch of folks want to come on panel Thursday night around the campfire and drink while I watch.
Sounds good to me.
I might have myself one, but that's
I
it.
can't drink it no more. They made me sick. What's up makes me sick? I can't drink it no more.
Oh, you can drink Corona.
Yeah, you could drink Corona.
Yeah, I have a Corona or two.
Scared
You mean
too.
the virus or the drink?
I'm scared too, she says. I'm scared too.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I don't like losing control of my facilities, you know?
Yeah, like I said, just one or two. Maybe you just get two Corona and just bring two in there.
You lost control?
Hey.
Yeah, I couldn't stand up. I couldn't get out of the building. I was stuck. I was by myself and there was nobody there.
And I forgot my Depends. I didn't think I was going to be out there that long, so I left the Depends in the house.
For how long you're gonna get that free
I
window?
wish I had a Depends to puke in.
Yeah, one for my face.
Yeah.
Now, Granny, I did hear something. I heard you and you got a little you went a little by with Miss Debbie last night.
No. That was
No, I heard.
going on. Miss
The
Debbie
way-
wasn't on it, none of me.
The way they were talking, I thought for sure you'd have to get out there and put fresh lipstick on Miss Debbie this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Debbie. That would have killed
Sty
me.
Ain't
2.0 is jealous as hell there. He's just
No,
like,
he
"What?"
ain't.
Oh, he got a night off because
We
Granny.
know our limitations over here.
Yeah. 2.0 is saying, "Wow, Bill, we got a night off, didn't we?"
No.
Yeah.
Never happening. Yeah, he agrees with me. Never happening.
Never happening, huh?
I should have ate
won't.
them.
May contain nuts. No, sir. Not one whiskey in a pint glass. No, no, no.
What's up, Melissa?
I might have myself a sty tea that night. That's what I'll have. There you go. I can drink that throughout part of the stream. I don't know why I'm even doing Thursday night, because that's insane. You know, I start at 7 Central. Well, I got to let it go until at least 12:30. That's 5.5 hour dang stream. You know, you got to go past midnight.
Well, you didn't start off having very much. It was just about,
Right.
you know, I think it was just about the time I came in.
Yeah.
You guys were all doing pretty good without me.
We
And
did.
and then the double for you and the double for her.
We were doing good until you showed up.
Until
that's
Phil
right.
showed up with his double.
Yeah. Double up, folks. Double up. Well, he sits there nice and sober going, well, yeah, a little bit of spicy stuff don't kill me like this is going to hurt them tonight. Yeah.
And then Granny disappeared and died.
She's been resurrected, though. There she is. We see her.
Yeah.
We see her.
She's alive. Yep, she's good.
I made it. What?
What?
They're hearing this conversation, Michael.
Somebody said something about being hard. Somebody. What the heck?
Is Michael able to talk with her? Oh my gosh.
I don't know who you got that from, but it wasn't me.
Well, Mike forwarded it to me, and it's censored. You can't see your glass.
All you naked grannies look alike, so.
Oh.
I do not. You fucktard.
There's that last night's granny popping out today.
Boy, the sass is strong with her today.
I tell you, man.
Yep.
Just got to loosen her up a little bit, like a crowbar.
Guarantee you, I don't look like most other people. Face, maybe. And that's about it. I'm a cute.
Stop it, Phil. Yeah, there's all kinds of visions going on, right? Yeah. To me, you can't see your. Oh, echo.
Are you done? All right, good.
You have to mute something.
There we go. How you
doing, Steve?
Off or I'm gonna kick you off the screen.
That's last night, Granny.
Come on.
Kilder, stop the YouTube.
I just muted him. I did forget to give him his little intro, though.
Yeah.
There we go.
At least I'm not seeing two of them today.
That's right.
It's been on YouTube for a whole
It's a
long
whole
time.
herd of killdeers.
I still wish at times I had the ability to put stuff from my thing on sties or ands when they're live, man.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Oh yeah, there's a few times that some of yours I wish I could just
would have been appropriate.
I have a picture of you, Phil.
Well, I know you have that.
Oh, you're so shy.
Oh.
That's enough for me, you know.
Boy, oh boy. If
Look at him now.
secrets are going to start leaking out, I think I'm going to have to cut out early.
How you doing?
Hey.
Secrets leaking or other things?
Secrets.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes? Oh, yeah. How are you, Steve?
Who?
Doing all right, I guess. Went fishing today. She said, "How are you, Steve?"
I didn't hear Steve.
It was just a little steep.
How are you, Steve? Fuck's sake.
I went fishing today. We did all right. We caught 5. It was cold. It sucked. Fish weren't biting hardly at all.
What'd you
But
catch?
still came out with 5 crappie.
Crappie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fish seem to like it when it's warm.
You can go ice fishing. You'll get fish then. Says poop.
Yeah.
It's poop.
Who's back?
What?
The water
What's up,
temperature was
Walter?
Hey, Phil, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Fulton. How you doing, man?
Hi.
Doing all right. It's been a long time. What do you think of my new coat?
What coat? I can't see a thing.
Pretty nice, huh?
You're in the dark.
Huh?
You're in the dark. We can't see you.
Yeah, sorry.
Where are you?
I'm with my brother, so.
All right.
Hey everybody, John Baptiste here.
Waiting for connection. Whoa, Wilson.
Who the hell? What?
Well, I'm gonna call you back, okay?
Commercial
All right.
on your. It's a commercial on your channel. I was turning my phone to your channel.
Oh, okay.
Make it easier. Yeah. Yeah, it was the video commercial.
What?
What? Yo.
Just watch you
Yeah.
looking around.
And
Yeah.
Well, Ang's got her sty 2.0 or 3.0.
Yeah, she had that on at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
that-
Yeah.
yeah, thank you guys, thank you. Looked like I was all dressed up, ready to mow the grass. Yeah,
With your reindeer head on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So nice. So cute.
so nice, so cute. That's scary in itself.
It is. Those words.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got message from Monica.
For anybody on this panel right now, those words.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Oh,
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just have to respond.
Didn't even
Who's it,
stop
Walter?
to check the mail.
Monica.
Monica.
Money.
Monica Tiamone or Monica your
No,
mom?
no, my sister.
Your sister.
Going to bed.
My sister.
My
What's up,
sister.
Moose Gal?
Hey, Moose Gal.
I think she was in earlier.
Yeah,
Hey, Miss
she was.
Gal.
Maybe she's been lurking the whole time.
I was laying in bed watching y'all, and then I had to come out here and tell you what happened.
I get some fresh air and
Well, you didn't tell us everything. We need to know everything.
No, I ain't telling everything publicly.
yeah.
My hair was a mess.
That's not what we want to hear.
Oh no. Oh no. It'd be better to hear the whole story than leave our imaginations going wild.
Right?
Yeah.
Who pulled your hair, Granny?
You could never ever guess why my hair was a mess.
Oh no.
Very good.
I mean, there's several possibilities, and you know how we are, so you know where our mind's going to go.
That's
Well, I
what
was
I
the
meant.
older
I
one in
mean,
the kid, so
our imaginations. Oh my God. The imagination's going to run wild, working overtime. And,
When you made it out of the shisha, did you have to take a shower?
no, I put up the toboggan on my head. My daughter put all my hair up on my head and clipped it together. I couldn't have took a shower. I couldn't do anything.
Oh,
It was horrible.
horrible.
Yeah, it was just horrible. It was horrible.
It's a shame we couldn't have somehow gotten a hold of her daughters and had them videotaping Granny coming
Maybe
out of
they
the
did.
shed.
You don't know. Maybe they did.
That
That's for the Granny After Dark channel.
no
God
shit.
love her. She sat out there with me, covered me up, and helped keep me warm until I could actually get up and move. She's such a good kid. I put up with that.
Oh, you are so lucky, Granny. I would have just froze out on the front step. Yeah.
I love
They'd be looking out the window going, now what's that old fart doing out there? God, he's still out there, and it's 8:00 in the morning. He's been there since 1:00 last night. Man, what the
She
hell?
fussed at me. You ain't gonna do this no more. You could have died out there. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know it's bad when the kids are fussing at us. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Beanie last night. Y'all
Yeah,
are
focus.
wasted.
It's not in the photos yet.
It turned full circle, you know.
Just
you
a
catch your
little-
kids at a young age
Right.
drinking and getting sick. And then it comes full circle. Now your kids are older and you're getting drunk and getting sick.
See, my problem is I can't get fall down drunk anywhere near my two boys because I've even heard it laying on the ground. Hey, we could kick shit out of them now. Uh-oh.
He won't remember for him.
That's it. They don't mess with me otherwise, but boy, yeah. I'm down. Hey, Chili Bean.
Hey, Bean.
Did you take care of Mom last night?
Yeah. Father is a happy drunk.
I made it to the bed on my own. Thank you very much.
Once you were shown how to get there, you made it the rest of the way on your own, eh?
No,
That's
it's a
pretty
pretty short trip from the living room, so
That's good.
I made it.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Fussy drunk.
That's one thing I learned too over the years is if you're gonna imbibe quite a bit, make sure you got a sleeping spot that's trip worthy that you can just trip to it and fall on it. And you don't want anything too far away.
Well,
Yeah,
the
make
bad
sure-
thing
make
is, once you're laying in bed and you know nice and still, and then
You
your
take the
bladder
carpet
says,
ride?
the bladder says,
Oh,
"Let's
time
go,
to get back
let's
up.
go." Yeah, and the world's going, whoa. You know, thankfully, our bathroom is literally a wash closet.
Yeah.
So-
Many a times I've told friends of mine, you know, I tell them, you know, there is such a thing as a flying carpet, you know, and they go, oh, that's all bullshit, you know. No, drink a bottle of this shit I did last night, and I tell you what, I made it to the carpet in front of my bed, and that son of a bitch was flying all night. You bet.
I hate
that
you, right?
problem.
It's
Yeah.
like, man, quit bouncing. I'm trying to sleep. Damn
That's-
bed.
Yeah. You know you've had enough when the world quits spinning when you stand up. The minute you sit down and lay down, whoa, stand
I
up
hate that
again.
feeling.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't
that's the worst.
stand up all night, damn it.
There's been a time I fell back to sleep with my head on my wife's hip. Because when I laid down, everything would spin, and I had to sit up and fall asleep with resting my head on her hip.
Or you turn over in the bed and it feels like the world is still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The motion continues and continues.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't have all those symptoms.
No, she's already on the ground.
I don't know. I don't remember leaving the stream. It's like I don't know.
Well, we were shocked when you left. Poof!
Yeah.
There she is. Gone. Poof!
You told me to tell you or call you when you was drunk enough, so I could say that to you. Like, yeah, now you have enough, Granny. Now you can go. But yeah, suddenly, poop, you left.
Poof! You were gone.
Yeah,
You
you were gone.
decided yourself.
You were gone, and I sent you a message. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
I wasn't. That's another thing, Cindy. Make sure you got a good heat source if that happens. Make sure you don't have an empty propane tank going in. It's like,
Exploding kittens? What the fuck?
Yeah. Exploding kittens. Kittens.
How do you like exploding kittens?
Oops, excuse me.
Is that Caddy or is somebody that blowing up kittens? I don't know.
No, that's the card game. That's the cone of shame.
Okay.
And barking. That's freaky.
That was one of her Christmas presents she was talking about earlier. Went private.
Oh yeah, Granny, you could have just crawled into your van.
Oh yeah, be caught there by the cops. That would be nice.
I couldn't get out of the building.
You ever feel run over?
And that's the way she would have been feeling it. She would have gotten in that van and she'd be laying there going, "Who the hell's driving my van? It keeps rolling, moving."
No, I didn't have any wave action. It's just I left the world. I don't know where I went. I'm gone.
You just passed out.
Yep.
Well, see, out of all these YouTubers, I'm probably the closest to you geographically. So,
Yeah. Yeah, she never. She thought you was going to sit on a stream. She ended up taking a trip.
Ever. Well, I called my husband at 12:07. I tried calling him at 12:09, but I don't know what happened with that number. I added all kinds of numbers to it.
Computer
I
check.
got hold of him at 8:06. I finally got hold of him at 1:11. When you in your stream?
Passed away at 106.
Whoa.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yeah.
Sounded like I missed a lot.
Yeah, you
Probably a
did.
good thing.
Yeah.
You had fun. You had fun with your kids, and that's more.
I did. I had a great time.
That was it. That when you said you were anybody that was on there that said, "Well, I got to jump. I got to be with the family." Boy, I was all for it. Yeah, go be with the family. We do these streams all year long. You know, we're doing it all the time.
Well, Merry Christmas, people.
What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man?
Today was Christmas.
There's
Eve.
Brandon.
Oh, look at
Great
her
to
now.
see ya.
I didn't do it.
Is that you again, Granny?
What?
Is that you again with
Daphne.
the siren?
Yeah, that's me again.
What are they
Boy,
doing?
is that a lively neighborhood?
Are you next to a crack house or something, or what?
No. Even though somebody did call somebody one time and tell them I was in the shed making crack and weed.
Really?
Yeah, that was funny. The cop showed up and I finally saw him out there, and I met him, and they started telling me, and I started laughing. I said, "I know where that come from." And they were laughing. We had a big conversation about it.
Looking good, Cindy.
Yep.
That I got accused of that here, Granny. I got these dang studio lights. Look at that. Yeah. That's so she won't scratch behind her ears.
Yeah,
You're drunk.
have a harder time.
Come on.
I got a problem. I can't.
Yeah. Come on now. Do it. Fill it.
Boy.
You just need a big long straw.
Yeah. Oh, a big long straw.
I need a straw now.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah. Did you see that T-shirt, Phil, that Brandon
The
got?
same one, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice one.
Oh well, no. Brandon got me a Carolina Reaper one.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Oh,
I
he's
want to
talking
try
about
one
like the
like
shirt I've
that.
gotten on now, a grunt style. I think is what he's talking about.
He told me he says, go ahead, cut the sleeves off of it if you want. I don't worry about it. I told him, nah, not this one. I like the flag on the sleeve, and yeah, so no, that's gonna be one of my few that gets to keep its sleeves. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of making something like that on Teespring with that American flag and things like that. But
Yeah, you could do the American. I don't know if you could do the American. I did think about it a long time ago. I thought about something on the sleeve with my logo and stuff. I just couldn't find anything that I thought was appropriate or that I wanted on a sleeve of a shirt. So I just never kept. I never follow. I don't follow up with a lot of stuff when I trying to do merchandising and stuff. But I get on there and start messing around, and then like I don't like the final results of stuff, so I just scrap it.
I was watching a tech stream today, and they were reviewing channels, right? And they pulled this one guy's channel up, and he's a homesteader, and his whole channel is about like Granny raising the chickens and the ducks and turkeys and stuff, and all he's got rabbits and stuff, and I was a little uncomfortable when these two techs started ripping on his banner. He had
I saw that one today. Yeah.
with the lighthouse and the American flag on the side.
Yeah.
And when that tech started ripping on his banner and saying, you're going to turn viewers away with all this patriotic stuff on there, all these people, defund the police and stuff. You're not going to get any of those people. And I'm thinking, I bet you that guy's sitting over there in the chat right now saying, then the banner stays. Thank you for the advice, because the banner stays. Because this boy's telling him, you need to change that, get that American flag off of there. I thought, how dare you tell this guy?
If someone said that to me, I would tell him, go screw yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, not to do those two, but they.
Well, to me, I don't think I would have just gotten his face about it. I would have gone in and changed my banner, and I would have made that flag a little more pronounced, so it stood out even more, and maybe threw a couple extras on it, and then sent him a link to my channel with a message saying, I took your advice and I fixed my banner. And let the sucker open it up and see it.
Today,
what the hell? I thought he said he fixed it.
Yep.
Well, he did fix it, but he put more stuff on it.
What's that, Ann?
Well, I learned one thing. Like, put a subscribe button up on the. That I did today. I didn't know you could do that. So I had the button on
So
top
you
of
took his little code and added it to your extensions. Yeah.
The first time I watched that, our second time I only watched it today. But yeah. Hey, Tim.
How you doing, Tim?
Hi, Tim.
How?
Yeah.
There were good things in that stream, but telling somebody that's proud of his name,
American,
hide it, just really irritated.
I didn't like that thing, but yeah.
I thought, no. That's something you just don't do. Yeah, I mean.
No.
Well, Phil, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to go for just a little bit.
Okay.
And if y'all are still up, I'll holler when I get done.
She's gonna get a cold popsicle.
I'm gonna actually put something in my stomach now.
Put something in your mouth. I thought you were gonna say no, but okay.
No, I would not do that because I know there would be an immediate timestamp to that one. So I've learned well.
Oh yeah.
So I'll see y'all in a little while.
Yeah. This ain't like yesterday's stream where someone says, "Yeah, I gotta go," and if I Ken will jump back in and you tell him, well, you better hurry up. There's still 6 hours of it left.
Right.
God, no. Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That
Not
ain't
tonight
happening.
anyways. Well, I thought about it earlier today. I thought about going live at 5. But the kids are out there. They're going to need to get in here at some point in time and go to bed and everything else. So
Yeah.
not yet though. They're out. They're still out there. They went to they took all their pictures from since they've met up through the wedding, and they decided to make photo albums for me.
Oh, cool.
Her mom and dad. I think they're making like 5 photo albums for all the same pictures. Well, they took all these pictures and they went to a place to have them duplicated, and they duplicate. So for all these albums, there's like a total of 1,500 pictures.
Yeah.
So
and they got to manually build each one.
They shuffled these things.
Shuffled them.
Yeah. So the pictures wasn't like you had 5 pictures of this and then 5. It wasn't like you had a stack of pictures. They were shuffled. They weren't together. So they had my ping pong table out here the last 2 days, and they've been just put a picture down, look around. So they're playing match game, trying to match the pictures up. So they had everything put together. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, in the photo albums, they had one of them put them together time, wise, as far as from when they first met to each,
Right.
So then after they got them all in their little stacks, then they had to, put them in a certain order.
Yeah, chronological order.
Yeah, they're still out there doing that right now. They can probably hear me. So.
What a chore. What a chore.
It is a chore. It is, I wouldn't want to do it. Hey, Karen, how you doing?
Yeah, I missed out one Christmas quite a few years ago. You can get the digital picture frames.
Yep.
You set them on a table or a desk, whatever, and it just flips through digital pictures, photos. And I had created a file with I think that frame could handle up to 250 pictures, and I think I had a couple hundred. And I was going to order frames for all of the families in the family. And with all that just reoccurring photos that just sit there and runs all the time, it just sits around. Joey!
What's up, Joe? Did you show Sty that?
We're going, Joe.
I don't know. We're supposed
Oh,
to
yeah. I've seen it. I've seen the Santa. Oh, yeah.
That one. I think, have you seen the combat Santa he sent me?
No.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I'll pull it up here.
Nope, that one I do not know of.
Combat Santa?
Yeah. He mentioned that he thought it looked like Sty. Well, Sty kind of looks like Santa, so it all goes together.
Watch it.
Sty and his ho-ho-hos.
In your panty.
Hos.
In your panty ho-ho-hos. Tights. That's Roman.
You.
Holy cow, Phil.
That's not me.
Who is it?
It's me. It's me.
Granny, shame on you. Not much porn now, Granny.
No, these fire trucks. I thought it was that. I couldn't hear anything else.
Oh, that one.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like Sty. I'm like, that looks a lot like Santa Claus.
I did a Sty night before Christmas. I got to do a Sty day after Christmas. Yeah, there you go.
No, that's kind of like Santa Claus.
Santa Armageddon. That.
No, a Sty day after Christmas is everybody going, oh.
Ready? Yeah. Oh,
Too much
God, I survived a Sty Christmas. Oh, barely. I survived it though. Oh.
Hey, Ralph.
I am so sorry, Granny.
Hey, Ralph. Hey, Ralph's still up. Holy mackerel. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning there. Either 2 or 3 o'clock for Ralph.
Hey, Ralph.
Hey, Ralph. Yeah, yeah.
So have you had one of those Christmas ones yet, Sty, turn into that late in the where people were doing that much drinking?
No, last year's we didn't do any drinking.
Oh, there you go.
And that one ran over 12 hours.
Holy mackerel.
But that's back when YouTube would cut your videos, your stream shorter. So only 11 hours of a 12.5 hour Christmas stream got uploaded last year. But this one, they uploaded the whole thing, all 12 hours. So, but yeah, last year we didn't do any drinking during the stream. This is the first one where it was, let's, well, I got those stinking fireballs as a Christmas present. So I thought, I'll open my Christmas present on Christmas Day. I did sample it for a couple days before, but
you gotta sample it. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, you gotta know what you're getting into, right?
That's right. Yeah, you can't go in there cold turkey.
Like the dang peppers I've done in the past.
Well, no, you had the little elf shoe before you had the Carolina Reaper.
Oh, jeez. And that elf shoe had me actually thinking the Carolina Reaper. I don't think Bill realizes there's no way that nice red plump Carolina Reaper is going to be as bad as that elf shoe was. Oh yeah, it's worse. The elf shoe was close, but not quite the real thing. Oh my God. Everything I've done's been that way. Everything I've done's been that way. Never got to sample anything. Just try it.
Just go right in. Just dive right in.
Dive right in and die.
That's the way to do it, right?
Yeah. That's a whole new meaning to that old line. Now it's eat peppers and die instead of saying eat shit and die.
Yeah, you don't stick your toe in the water and see how cold it is. You just jump in.
That's right. The only problem is if I jump in and it's too cold, I jump right back out. With them damn peppers, once you jump in, you're in for a while.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, you can't just jump back out.
Nope, you're in. Well, I mean, you could, but hey.
Them things get hold of you and bite you, that hot stuff.
Yeah, and that's it. Is you start chewing away, and all of a sudden that heat starts ramping up, and your gut's starting to feel it, and you're going right away. It's a huge "too late" sign flashing in your head. Too late, too late, too late. You can't undo what you just did, you dope.
Your mouth is screaming.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just can't do the stuff that these guys do, but I try the lower end of it. But some of this tuba terror. No, I'd be a 1 or 2 nut guy.
Can't even take one little bitty bee.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't want to see you even attempt it there, Sty.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I know better.
After 1, much less 2, and yeah.
I watch you close nowadays, Phil, because I can really gauge. That's a killer. That's a killer. That'll kill you. Yeah.
Not like the
packy chip. I believe you can do more than 1 packy chip.
This guy ate
one chip for me. That challenge, that was cool. I like that one. A single chip.
You could have done more. You didn't want to do more, but you could have done more.
Right. I did. I told myself, no, I don't want to risk the stomach end of it, that stuff. So I figured, I'm going to do the common 1 chip. They called it 1 chip for a reason.
Yep.
Because they knew someday I would do it.
Yeah, for most people, 1 chip is a big challenge. So
yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people who cannot handle that 1 chip challenge.
Right.
Oh,
right.
There are plenty of people. Well, I think there's a lot. In some cases, I think there's a lot of acting going on too. So
yeah, that's like with the VAT 19 World Hottest Chocolate Little Bar. You look at a lot of the videos out there. Now that I've done that bar, I watch some of those videos and I go, hey, it's a tough little bar to get through. But a lot of those videos, that's a lot of stage acting. A lot of it. I mean, even if they're nowhere near a pepperhead, I've seen some where these big burly guys eat 3 little squares of that, and they're freaking out. I might have to go to the hospital. La, 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 la. Oh, BS. God, no. I ate the bar. I know. 3 pieces aren't going to make you feel that miserable.
Well, I would say that's probably a good 90% of the people. My sister-in-law, I'm not my sister-in-law, but my niece that had that one nut, she might be like that. But she again, that both people that would be like that wouldn't try it to begin with.
In the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not going to put that if they know it's hot. They're not going to put none of that stuff in their mouth to begin with because they don't like hot.
Right. And I'm talking about guys that do YouTube videos about it, but then they're bragging about how they eat Thai food and everything else, and I eat all this hot stuff, and then 3 little pieces of that bar, and they're freaking out. Right. Well, I don't want to go to the same Thai restaurant they're eating in because I bet you they're freaking out in the restaurant. It's on your arm.
Hey, Leona, you having fun watching everybody?
They're watching everybody now.
Yep.
Yeah.
She says, you caught me. I'm looking away.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Don't be staring at me.
Right? Oh, nutty Nancy down there.
Oh, I really like this Christmas, man. I totally undecorated for Christmas already. Totally undecorated.
Have you really?
Yeah, I took them damn little balls out of the beard and the ones off my microphone, put them back in their box. I'm all done. It's all done.
You're all done?
Yeah, Christmas is gone. I love it.
I don't decorate for Christmas.
It was so easy. It was so easy.
Yeah, I think we're going to get our Christmas stuff down early. Me and the wife have a strong urge to get rid of the living room furniture and put a new carpet down in the living room.
Oh, that's a good reason to get the Christmas stuff packed away.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big area, our carpeted area, because it's surrounded by hardwood floors. The carpeted area is not that big to have to replace. So, it won't be expensive. The furniture that we're looking at, what we've looked at in the past, we'll probably have to go re-look at stuff because it's probably been a year since we looked at furniture. But, I got my Christmas bonus. She got her Christmas bonus, So we're thinking, well, we could use that stuff and, go hog wild on either one of us for Christmas. We might take care of some stuff in the living room, make that look
nice. You like have a big lot?
What's that?
A big lots?
Big lots.
I ain't going to big lots for my furniture. Just saying.
Nah.
Well, a lot of their furniture is real good stuff too.
They got some nice stuff. I mean, I've seen some stuff in there. The biggest problem I find with most of those types of places is that it looks nice, but it doesn't have longevity.
It's not constructed nice underneath.
It's disposable furniture. Now, if you want to replace your furniture every 5 or 10 years, by all means. I mean, we bought some leather furniture from Art Van. I forget, it was a good company, and we had it upstairs for a while, and then we decided we wanted to get away. It was just too warm. It was cushiony, but it was, I don't know. And we decided to go with a different look after about 5 or 6 years, and we stuck it down here in the basement. Of course, kids tore the shit out.
Yeah,
there's like a lot of places that you could probably find really good furniture.
Hey, Blake.
And we know places that people that go to those places and get their furniture, but again, they're constantly changing the inside of their house. So for them, that's great. I want to buy something and I want it to last me 15, 20 years.
Right.
I don't need to change my motif in my house.
Well, there's I don't know if you've ever been to Ashley Furnitures.
We have an Ashley's Furniture here in Michigan. I've seen the commercials. We got 2 local places that sell like Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy was something we were looking at, but there was another brand. I forget what it was. It wasn't There was something by Lazy Boy. What we've been finding, these sectionals that have like the recliners that recline back, and some of them have like the power recliners. We don't necessarily need a power recliner, but they're not that much more expensive. But we were just looking for something. I'm looking for something that's comfortable. And
Right.
The
Right.
biggest mistake we made with the furniture we got. See, the furniture we got now was supposed to be temporary furniture until we got what we really wanted. Well, the temporary furniture we got, I think we've had it for over 10 years.
Yeah.
And it didn't hold up because it wasn't anything fancy
Right.
either. So, what's up, Bourbon Bounty?
Hey, Bonnie.
Oh,
Good
there's
night,
a,
President.
Hey, Bounty.
I don't know if you ever heard of
Coffee.
American furniture.
I've heard of it. Yeah. Well, we've got two things that we found that we liked last year when we were looking. So, and as I recall it, I believe it was cold outside. So it was about this, probably this time last year. So we're going to go take a look at it again here, probably, in a week or so. And we were down to two sets. One was a lighter colored set, and then another one was a dark, like, I don't know. It was.
Well, if you look at Big Lots in the furniture at any other furniture store, they're actually the same.
Well, I'll tell you what, Big Lots versus the two furniture stores we have here in Ashland. I walk through these stores, I go to Big Lots and I go, junk. I'm sorry, but it's a truth. Everything they carry in these two furniture stores here in town, that's all they sell is furniture. They don't sell anything else. You can't get anything else from them, but it's all high-end stuff. We bought a sectional from them, and that sectional 20 years later I sold for $1,800 used.
Wow.
20 years old, because you couldn't tell that it had been tromped all over by grandkids and I mean pets.
Well, if you're looking for long-lasting furniture, that's probably the best thing to do is go to a place that literally sells really good furniture.
Right.
But the
That's
prices are
what
going to
they
be
do.
high.
But see, that's the thing is we also figured if we would have gone to a big box store and bought furniture, like Phil was saying, the longevity of that furniture we invested a lot of money into makes up for it, because in that same period of time I would have bought furniture 3 times from a big box store. So you take the cheaper furniture, the less expensive, I won't say cheap, because some of it is good furniture, but you buy the cheaper, you're going to replace it more often. And like Phil said, if you're good with your decor and it fits no matter what you do to your house, you don't want to get rid of it and have to replace it every time you decide to paint the walls. So you invest in furniture that'll last you. My mother, in 1984, still had a sofa that her and my dad bought in 1964. And we looked at pictures but after all those years and we're going, it looks new, it looks the same. But yeah, it all depends on that quality that's put into it.
Good night, Shane.
Hey, Shane. Good night.
Good night, Shane.
Good night. Come out.
Yeah, everything made today is glorified junk. I love it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's what we found out about, both sets of furniture, that the leather stuff that we put down here and the stuff that we got up there now, it looked great at the time we sat on it. It felt fine, but the wood underneath it is what's given out in the cases of everything we got,
Right. Yeah. Framework, springs, the like, they start breaking down because they're not of high enough quality. Yeah.
Yep. They're all great, brand new.
We have a furniture store that just sold out a few years ago, but it was Owens. It was family owned, and they've been in Ashland since 1934, and all they've ever sold is furniture. And I love that old guy, man. I went in there and I'm looking for myself a nice new recliner, and I tip him over and I look at the framework under him, right there in the show floor. He comes walking up to me and he goes, "Here, I'll give you a hand tipping that one over." And I go, "I think I got it." He goes, "Oh yeah, go ahead." And I start beefing it over. I'm going, boy, that bugger's heavy. He goes, oh yeah. If it takes 2 boys to carry it out, you got a good piece of furniture.
That's right.
He says, that light stuff that you were looking at, he says, I'll tell you, it's your choice, but I don't recommend them. He says, if you can carry it out alone, it's just not quality.
What's up,
Hey,
Bonnie?
Bonnie.
How was everyone's Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Merry late Christmas.
Granny had also Christmas.
Yeah. Granny's one of the few that's spouting off. Oh, the hell with Christmas. Yeah.
Just a low mark on the bank account, so.
Yeah. I'm proud of Granny myself, you know. The aftermath, she's got my sympathy, but I tell you, the process for her to get there was a blast, yeah. Yeah. And it transitioned so fast, Granny, man.
Yeah, I know.
I think after your second one, man, you were already peaking. You were just, whoa, she's heading her quick.
He shut it down. He ended it.
I couldn't believe that you did too. He gives me $10 for you to do too. And I thought, you don't get cheap, Phil, you know, and yeah, I'll be talking to you, Granny. You got something coming for that. I mean,
I had a good time. I spent $65 last night.
You were getting pretty wild there. Everybody was just too kind last night. Everybody was too kind.
Just want to see you guys drunk. That's all.
That was actually the best part of the whole thing.
I don't want to do that no more. I almost froze to death.
We'll have to do this like on the 4th of July or something, so we know Granny won't freeze to death.
Yeah, that was no fun.
Yeah. No more of these winter festivities. I'm only doing the 4th of July. Never
I
again.
will never be able to make it in Alaska.
You didn't have a big enough bond.
Oh.
You need a bigger bond to it.
Hi.
Yeah.
And the ironic thing is, I forgot I had that electric heater in there.
Oh no, you could have just turned the electric heater on.
And I forgot I had it in there.
Oh, propane. The propane's gone. I'm going to freeze to death right next to my electric heater.
That's not good.
That would have been just terrible.
Yeah,
if they would have found you this morning, froze to death right by the electric heater. Oh my God! That would have hit the front pages, I'm sure.
No shit.
Sure.
A woman found frozen to death in shed drunk her nail.
Right next to her electric heater, which was not turned on.
With bottles all over the shed.
Yeah, empty bottles laying all over the place.
I literally worked.
I guess if you're going to go out in glory.
I like your camera jacket, but yeah.
Oh, I like that too.
I'm trying to be get her done, Granny.
It's cold, dude.
It looks like a real tree.
But she's sitting outside. You're sitting inside. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just turned my heater up in here.
Hey, Bourbon Bounty, it was 10 degrees last night. And I was in the shed and my propane ran out and I was gone. I was just wasted.
Let me
And
see
I
what
got
I can
sick.
for you.
And I think I passed out. And when I finally did wake up, I was so cold. It was horrible because the wind was blowing underneath that shed and there's no insulation. And it felt like I was laying on a slab of ice.
And then she couldn't get out.
I couldn't get up. I was too wasted. I couldn't get up and I couldn't get out of the shed.
She couldn't get her door open.
I laid there an hour trying to phone my husband in the house. And I couldn't phone because I couldn't see. My eyes were messed up.
What's wrong down there, Ann?
It was
Oh, the dog farted.
Oh, I thought maybe it was Sky.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
Sky too. Yeah.
Always blame it on the dog.
It was sour. For fuck's sake.
we got a white neighborhood cat that comes on the porch, and when it farts, you think a whole herd of damn, I don't know what farted.
What the hell are you doing? You're gonna get a dog a complex.
Man the dog. Huh?
Little pudgy puppy.
Oh.
Oh, God, those stinks.
Poor dog.
Poor
They get
dog. What
fart.
about me? Fuck.
Yeah, poor dog. You
What's the
got
matter,
to
Ann?
move.
And they say dogs have 4 times
Yeah.
the smelling capability as a human.
It is so
She's
bad.
just
Like,
smiling at you like, what? Say what?
yeah.
I don't
It's
smell
really
nothing.
bad because it go right in my head. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, like matches that's sulfur. Stuff,
Sulfur?
you know? Yeah. No,
Dog farts give you headaches.
yeah, it's me. Well, I'm sensitive to smells, so yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
I get
move you
like
away from. I'll move
pain
you
right
away
away.
from. I'll move you away from Sty then, since you're sensitive to smell.
F you, I want to be a co-host so I can move people around too.
We'll move you there.
Yeah, I like
okay,
that.
I'm good. I'm
You
good.
can't get no host yet, right?
Yeah. See, I don't smell so bad. I'm not making Granny sick. Yeah.
No.
Make him
Why,
sick.
why do I feel like Todd and Andy both have control of that
Because they
StreamYard
have
thing?
a similar account, you know. They have they use the same email.
Yeah, they use the same account.
Yeah, like Granny can explain that because she's done it before.
Yeah, you can share an account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you're sharing the source of the creation of the account, whoever you shared that source with has control in your account, just like you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can both come on at the same time, and you both have control.
Right.
That's cool.
But then when you're not on and the person you gave that shared authority with can jump on and they can drive all your subs away and you come back and the next time you go live, you get all these people over in the chat going, well, where's all the naked pics? This is a porno channel. What the heck? And you're like, what? Say what? Well,
you have to trust the other guy, you know. Yeah.
That's it.
I know, Phil. I know.
Well, no, you can keep that from happening because you each have your own password for your email, and when you log in, it actually pulls that person's YouTube, not the other person's.
Right.
You still have
right,
your own
true.
original YouTube, and it won't cross that way if you both.
Yeah,
keep
you're not actually running 2 independent streams.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one or the other. It's one or the other. Yeah.
That must be somebody new. Hello.
Is someone new? Are you doing Nyan?
Or change the name. I don't know.
Well, they're gray, so.
Yeah. I just have
How
to
was
check.
your Christmas there, Bourbon Bounty? Looked like you got a new coat.
Oh no, that was old. I didn't get shit for Christmas.
No?
No, it's all about the kids.
Well, it is for us too.
Yeah.
We get each other stuff, but we sit around and watch all the kids and grandkids open their stuff up before we even touch our stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you looked happy on that picture you opened your gift today.
Yeah, I don't like the angle of that picture, to be honest with you.
I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, you mentioned my daughter-in-law sharing a picture, and I had to go find the picture, and I'm like, I don't like the angle.
Oh, maybe that's why Colin told you to put something on, you know.
I did have shorts on. I did have black shorts on.
Well, they don't look like it.
And that picture you can't tell. You are correct.
Yeah.
You can see black, but just you
Yeah,
can't
he's
tell.
black.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he must be sitting there in other pants, like.
Nope.
Yeah, my thing though with the Christmas is if I didn't buy whatever I want whenever I wanted it, maybe I'd leave some room for somebody to give me something for Christmas. But
Hey, I'm with you, Bonnie. That's the way I was. What I got for Christmas over the years was all funny, prank kind of
yeah,
gag gifts and stuff because I made it clear to everybody, don't. They'd say, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I said, "I've been buying my Christmas presents all year. Don't worry about me. If I want something, I go get it." When you're able to do that, then it's hard for them to understand that no, you really don't go get something big for me because if I want it, I'll just go grab it.
Well, like my mother-in-law sent me a gift card to Amazon, and I went and I buy these little snifters, the little Joy Jolt whiskey snifters, for the bourbon channel. And I was like, yeah, I could use two more of those, so I just got two more of those, and I could have gotten them anyway. Whatever.
A lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah, because I got like my folks, my folks stopped sending us stuff. They started just sending us like gift cards and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got like $50 in gift cards. Now I got to go find something that instead of just spending it on stuff that I would normally spend it on, where it's just like $50 cash. I got to go find something worth $50 to buy for myself. But most of it I do nowadays, I do for the channel. I'm buying stuff down here, but like I told my wife, I says, don't buy anything for down here. That comes from the channel money because that stuff shows then that I don't make a profit or make very little of a profit doing this because I'm spending the money from here. I don't want to take that money and spend it here, so I use they use the channel money so that at the end of the year I don't have to pay taxes if I'm spending money on the channel.
Yep. My youngest boy, it was pretty funny because, he gives me a Christmas card, and I gave him a small gift. It was a cheap gift, I think $20, and it's a wallet, but I stuck $50 in it. I opened his card, and what's in his card? $50. I keep telling him year after year. It always comes out as a wash, boy. We might as well just say Merry Christmas and get it over with, he laughed this year. He goes, "Dang it!" He says, "I always give you some like an Amazon gift card or something." He says, "I thought just as great $50." And he says, "And you go and do the same damn thing, man."
Yeah, people ask me, "What do you want for Christmas?" I want a brand new Indian motorcycle. And then they'll look at me again and say, "What do you want for Christmas?"
Yeah, right.
Just keep on saying that every time, and they'll literally say, "Hey, you go about yourself."
Yeah.
I got a great uncle that, this guy was smart, man. He owned 4,000 acres up in Devil's Lake, North Dakota, raised wheat all his life, and he got a wild hair up his butt in the early 70s. He planted all 4,000 acres in sunflower. And guess what? That year, there was the sunflower oil craze. It went nuts. He made millions. I mean, he planted sunflower every year until the market dropped. He made millions. That's the kind of boy where he wakes up, he snaps his fingers, has what he wants. He don't need nobody to give him nothing. He's got everything. And his family was so pissed off one Christmas they didn't know what to get him. So they got him a round trip airline ticket that didn't have any term on it. He could fly out there, stay for a week, or he could stay for a month and still fly home. They got him that ticket, and they hung it with a magnum bottle of some high-end booze, I can't remember what it was, strapped under this giant stuffed St. Bernard dog, and had it delivered to his house on Christmas morning. This guy was 72 years old. He gets the biggest damn stuffed dog you ever seen with a big bottle of booze and round-trip tickets to Las Vegas. And he's going, that's the best present I've gotten in my whole life, he says, because not that I couldn't have bought it myself, but I never would have. I never would have. Now I got the biggest damn Saint Bernard in the world, and I got an excuse to go to Vegas. He says, yeah, thank you. Yeah, and that was it. It was, what the hell do you get a guy like that? I mean, you can't, because anything he wants, he already has, or he'll just get it when he feels like it. Insane.
Well, that's where you get like signed. If you know somebody that knows somebody that can get an
Yeah.
autograph, or something.
Of someone special that they
Yeah.
follow. Yeah. That's what you look for. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that uncle, by the way. I mean, the boy's worth, well, what is it? It's about 14 mil net. And he came to visit. Well, that was several years ago, but he come to visit. And he goes, let's go out for coffee and pie. I said, yeah, I'll take you out for coffee and pie. Let's go have coffee and pie. I'm driving, I said. Went to a little cafe. They got the best pie in town. We had coffee and pie. He's sitting there at that table and he's eyeballing me. And I go, what? And he goes, don't get cheap on me. I go, say what? He goes, you're buying the coffee and pie, not me. You're the one that said, I'll take you. I said, you're the one that said, let's go for coffee and pie. I just said, I'll give you the damn ride. Don't get cheap on me. Fine. Waitress brings over the tab, and I pull my wallet out, and he goes, I'll take care of the tip. You just go pay the tab. I went and paid the tab, and I thought, that cheap son of a bitch, I'm going to go back and put a little extra on the table for the waitress. I walked back, and I turned around, and I thought, I'm going to kick him in the balls right in the parking lot. He left a $50 bill for coffee and pie. But he wouldn't pick up the coffee and pie tab, But that, he's going to croak soon, and I know I ain't getting a penny. I ain't getting a penny.
You might get the coffee and pie penny.
There you go.
He'll give you $7.87 back.
He might go all out and give me a pie of the month club certificate, for a year. but yeah, and that's it though. Is I couldn't have money like that and still be like that, or.
Well, I went to a place called No Frills in Fort Worth, and I lived in an area. I lived in the adjunct area from the big money, and Barry Corbin from, Barry Corbin, the actor. What was it? Northern Exposure. He was the old guy on there.
Mm-hmm.
Just and he's done a lot of stuff. Anyway, he went to No Frills, and No Frills is like no frills, But
Right.
he would come in and get tea, iced tea, and sit on the side. And every day he'd come in, and it was like $1 for iced tea, free refills or whatever for happy hour. And he would leave a 20 on the table every single day. Now, he's a multimillionaire, whatever. And I
Yeah.
went to his house one night because he would play video poker. That was the thing. He would just sit there and play video poker. And I was coming in after work, and at the time I was wearing suits to work every day. And I got against Barry Kay, and I didn't know who it was. And I was just sitting there playing there like, hey, you finally won one. None of us at the bar ever win because he wouldn't sit on the bar side because there was smoking over there, and he would sit over on the other side. And he walked up to that opening between the food side, we called it the food side, the regular patron side and the bar side. And he looked in the window and he said, "Who is Hawk?" And everybody pointed at me. And I'm sitting there with a suit on and everything. He said, "I should have known it was a banker."
Oh, shit.
He got beat and he went to use the bathroom and went back to his table. But after that, though, I got invited to his house to play poker. And he has this out, like screened in big outdoor area behind his house, big acres, horses, all kind of shit. And I'm like, damn, this is in the middle of Fort Worth and you got all this acreage. And when you're in his house back there, it just looks like you're out in the country and you're right in the middle of, metropolitan area. But he's a good guy. But yeah, he didn't hurt for money. But yeah.
A lot of these people don't.
Hey, Phil, I'm going to jump out of here. All right.
Yeah, actually, I'm wrapping it up, guys. We're coming up on the 3-hour mark.
That's what I figured.
And I was wanting to do my friend Jeremy from Peppers in Kentucky Living a favor. I got the link in the chat over there. So if you're not going to bed and you got some time, I think Samantha's already over there. Bradley Whitworth is over there. We got some folks from here are already over there. Go support him. Go check out Peppers Kentucky Living. And the link's in the chat. I want to thank Granny, Sky, Jody, Steve, Crazy Ann, Russell, and everybody in the chat. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. Have a great night. Go raid. Peppers of Kentucky Living. Everything spicy raid. Peppers of Kentucky Living.
Keep it
Love
spicy.
you guys.
Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy.
Spicy.
Stay horny.
Keep it spicy.
That's what she said.